from many different backgrounds, holding secrets great and small. We are many different faces, different races, some who look familiar and others who don't look familiar at all, some very young and some very old, each of us with our own story. But we all come here, to this inn, on this night, where it all began, where the separate threads of our stories merged into one. This is our story. Hear our tale. Relax, be merry, and enjoy.
And we're going to get right into this. We can unmute everybody.
Aww.
I am live, just so everybody is aware.
Yep, just announced that.
Hello.
Rain, all links
Hello,
except for
everybody.
Gart's have been updated.
I guess I'll start going live too. I'll be back momentarily.
Take a nice sweet ass turn.
Video. D&D.
Hey, Copper!
Copper, get the hell out of here, you
Oh
trucker.
Lord, rebellion
That's
is in my chat, and she is not sober tonight.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
Hello, Rebellion.
How you doing tonight, Cable?
How's work going?
Yes, how is work going?
Oh yeah, he's at work right now, isn't he?
No, he
clears
starts a
up
little bit
to go
later.
in a couple of hours.
Ah, I see, okay.
He's back
He does
on
the
night.
graveyard shift.
When you think I can
Just
stay at
started
home?
that Wednesday.
My grandmother bought me peaches and moonshine in a jar, and I ate all of them. Yum!
Yum yum.
It's even better if you actually bake them into a cobbler.
Peaches and moonshine? That
You-
sounds like the most delicious way to get drunk ever.
It is.
And I used
Oh.
to snack cherry bombs.
Tonight is Cable's night off.
Oh, right, yeah.
Fantastic!
No, here in the South, like, you just take a jar of moonshine and you put peaches in them. Like, you literally
That's how you do
just,
cherry bombs.
yeah, you just literally peel them,
Confused.
cut them up,
Right,
and put them in. But like I said, it's so good in a cobbler, especially if you have like a
God damn it, Star,
bourbon,
don't take my position.
a bourbon pecan ice cream to go with it.
Mm.
A late
That
birthday
actually
gift.
sounds fantastic.
Why did I take
take
Star's
your-
thing in my cam?
My first few days were a bit chaotic and confusing, but
I
it is
did
going really well.
nothing
That's good to
about
hear, Cable.
No, I did. I messed up my own settings.
Then why are you blaming me? I did nothing to you.
You cursed me.
Ha! If I could curse you, I would have done it a long time ago.
At least do it harmfully so I could die.
Oh. You're the one that curses
Actually,
here, dear.
Star. Let me just double check this real quick.
I don't have anything yet.
Okay, yeah, not until 5th level. She can't technically curse you until 5th level.
Yet.
But I got my discount box of HelloFresh and cooked the first meal from it today, and it is so good. What was the meal? What was the meal? You know the rule, you talk about food in somebody's chat, and you gotta tell them what it was.
Yeah.
Who's saying that they got HelloFresh?
Cable.
People.
Cable. Ooh, yeah. They even give you like all the groceries. You don't have to go out to the store at all.
Nope.
Yeah, he said that it was a lot easier for him to just get it delivered.
That's honestly probably a lot better worth it for him.
I'll be honest with you, the fact that Walmart's only... It's not per delivery. It's literally just $10 a month to be able to have the groceries delivered directly to your door is kind of a pretty good price.
Yeah.
Monterey Jack panko chicken with potato wedges and roasted carrots. That sounds freaking amazing.
It does.
I hope you took a picture of it, and I hope you plan on taking pictures of it and posting it in your Discord.
Just to torment all of us other people who are not getting so much groceries delivered.
I got pics in my Discord. Okay, hold on one second. I gotta go look at pictures.
I'm gonna go
okay, I
check them
got
as well
Discord.
now.
Welcome back, Rain.
Hello, Ray.
He's probably got us muted. Okay.
Rain is probably starting.
So it was.
No, he said that he was going to grab something to munch on. That was not a granola.
So
bar.
it literally. My sister does HelloFresh. I've heard good things about it. It's very interesting that it's like already got the panko and stuff on it too. I'm guessing they just told you to like bake it in the oven for X amount of time.
Yeah, from what I understand, HelloFresh does like 95% of the prep work.
Yeah, so it's easier for you to just make the food instantly.
I'll be honest, I'm trying to read the recipe in the background. It was so
Where
good I haven't
is
put
it?
some
He
of the
doesn't
substantial.
really have a food area.
It's
for his
it's in
stuff.
Picks and Pets.
It's in Picks
Oh,
and Pets.
is it
Yes.
on his server? Okay.
Right, but I'll be afraid I won't like the food. It didn't come pre-breaded. Okay, so they made you bread it. Okay. The
Oh,
thing
that
with
looks so good.
from my understanding, the thing with like HelloFresh and Blue Apron is that you tell them the things that you like or the things you're allergic to, the things you dislike, and they will send
Yeah.
you stuff, including recipes that don't have, like for me, Brussels sprouts. Fuck Brussels sprouts. I hate Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are just the devil's things. So I would just tell
No,
them I
they're
don't.
not.
Yes, they are. I would just tell them that I don't like Brussels
they're
sprouts, and they wouldn't send me any. That picture is
I am
halfway through prep.
sad.
Okay. What you should do, Cable, is you should take a picture, everything on the counter, and then take a picture halfway through prep, and then take it when it's done.
All right.
That'd be interesting to see how they package everything. So they'll send me anything involving seafood, mushrooms, peppers, etc. So far as I know, that's how it works. Because my aunt is allergic to shellfish, so is my niece. And there are certain things like my niece won't eat, and there are certain things that like just give my aunt really bad indigestion and stuff. And when they were doing Blue Apron, they had no problems with it whatsoever. Everything that was sent was pretty much like, here's the recipe, here's the stuff you like, and it's in the serving size that's proportionate to what you should be eating. Star, we still need a new intro.
Oh, Star, we have a different saying in our family. Herding jello cats.
No, just regular cats right at the moment, but yeah.
HelloFresh has like 30-ish recipes that you can choose from each week. Like specifically, they suggest ones if you want it random, or you can switch it up to the Saturday before the week it is delivered. If I wanted to change next week's delivery, I have up till midnight tomorrow to change it. That's kind of cool. Because then you can just like look through all the recipes and be like, you know what? I want that. I want that fish and chips recipe right there.
That doesn't work, Rain. I tried it.
What we need to do, Star, you grab his phone, you set an alarm, and whenever it goes off, it's me going, Ira man.
I have got to take a sound.
Wow.
And yes. Oh, you should have seen him grinning. But yeah, he turns off alarms. He will literally, in his sleep, turn off the alarm, and go back to sleep, and then wake up later going, "I turned my alarm off
And we
again." I'm
shall
like,
be
really?
back,
My-
people.
my-
And now with the OK mic.
My alarm app,
Hey.
my alarm app, I have to actually
That's the problem we
input
had. Alright.
numbers and
We're
letters in order to
speaking
dismiss
now,
it.
And let's jump straight into it. I'll mute my mic, and we will be seeing what's going to happen.
And then he did what I did the other week.
We're talking over him. Ah!
Yeah, Minnie
No, you
did
guys
what
are not talking over me at all.
Minnie did what I did the other week. He wasn't muted in the
Minnie, you
control
didn't
room.
mute yourself. We heard your intro.
Yeah, I knew it.
God, I was saying something and I just completely blanked.
Oh, I love you guys as well.
Now it's going to be Rain's turn next week.
So,
And I'll have everyone's intros
My-
recorded on my stream.
my
Who
alarm
needs to do intros? I have everyone else for that.
my alarm app requires me to input numbers and letters to dismiss it. And I had stayed up so late one night that when it went off, my eyes were like so blurry I couldn't focus, and I just turned my phone off. I said, "Fuck you."
My brother has to do the exact same thing, but I hate what he chose for his alarm. Air raid sirens.
You know
Now,
what?
note that I found this out early morning when I came back from Washington. Guess what air raid sirens mean in Washington?
Air raid.
No, tsunami.
Oh.
So I'm
And,
immediately
Midwest
panicking
means-
because I'm just like, we gotta get to high ground, and then I realized I'm literally in a landlocked state in the middle of a valley. The only even remotely ocean-like water is the Great Salt Lake, and if that thing causes a tsunami, just kill me now.
I have air raid sirens here mean tornadoes, and same with rain.
Air raid sirens here generally mean hurricanes.
Alright. Just a second, people.
Everybody has a
Time's
custom.
up.
Everybody has a custom name in the control room right now. So we have Wolfie, who is Abu, and then we have myself, who is Dorkbolt. We have Star, who is Arg Lady.
Arg.
Arg Lady. We have GI Rain.
He goes, what?
And we also have Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
I am gonna beat you up, Dark Bolt.
Pork Dalt.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mama.
Warlock
Sugar.
versus Druid.
I need
Who's
to
gonna
kill
win?
that Nightbot. I need to kill the Nightbot.
I have no spell slots right now, so probably Minnie.
Well, it's definitely not gonna be me that's gonna be last standing. I have the lowest HP.
I can't tell if I'm
Yeah,
hungry
but
or
you
my.
also have the best cantrip in the entire
It's
game.
true. Minnie does seem a little quiet. Any
Hey,
chance you can
I'm
boost him?
not
I certainly can.
Yeah, now it's showing.
I am here.
And Rain seems loud as always.
Well, Rain's.
I am
Rain's
going
just
to
obnoxious that way.
disable that shit, disable everything, because apparently Sugar just tried to send 5 emotes and can't freaking send them because Nightbot is just telling her no.
Hi, Mama Sugar.
Yes,
Hi, Mama.
he even dropped 100
no.
biddies.
No, that's not happening. That was supposed to be turned off. I am not doing sing mode.
No.
She's
sing
been
mode
going
for you.
around showing all her tingle bitties to everyone.
I will
It's
Tingle
return.
bitties.
I will return the points, but that is supposed to be disabled
Well, of
currently.
course, it's Mama Sugar.
I'm gonna give you your money back. You be patient.
All y'all done your
I need to go to the
intros?
corner.
I don't have an intro.
Star, you're the only one in this entire team that doesn't stream.
Yet.
Oh, yeah, right.
I was going to say, technically, you could say that Positive doesn't stream.
Positive doesn't.
Turn that off.
It's up to you though,
Um,
Wolfie. What I just put roll 20
Also turn those off.
before we do our intro thing,
Hold on.
or rather recap.
Don't you boo me.
Yes. Let's do some quick announcements. because Rain has an announcement.
Well, the people that are part of this community, as far as like this D&D community, not just the other one, may not have heard the exciting news that I'm finding out earlier this week on Monday.
Yes.
We took my father in to get his CAT scan results done with. And, well, the consult ended up being a lot more overwhelming than I had expected originally in a good way. Ended up being told that even though it's metastatic, he can't find it. So he is, for the time being, cancer-free.
That's good.
Obviously, as I said, I am cautiously optimistic about it, but it's metastatic. That means it could literally be, for all we know, maybe it moved from his lungs to his butt. We don't know where it might have gone.
Which is possible.
That's really bad timing, Mama Sugar. You announced that it was gone, and she put boo in my chat.
Wow.
Remember, there
was bad
is a
timing.
delay. There is a delay.
Yep. It's all good. That said, because of the good news and the fact that for the time being, both my folks are as healthy as they're going to be for the while, I have removed my portion of the link from the FAC command in my channel. So the only thing that is in that now is Ironman's. You can support him through my channel or through his. He is live right now if you want to be able to do it and see it go live, even if it's through the one in my channel.
Oh, is Ira live right now?
Other
Yeah,
than
it
that,
is.
I am, of course, still doing the Team Goofy Guardians St. Jude's thing, so if you want to be able to support that, just come on over to my channel and you can be able to use the charity command in my chat. But yeah, it's really awesome to see the amount of love that this community has for each other. It's just been incredible.
It is.
It has been.
We love each other very, very much.
So, take it from me, from the bottom of my heart, I thank all of y'all for all the support, whether it's been to me, to anyone else that's streaming right now with us, to Ironman, you name it. It's, seriously, it does not go unnoticed, and it is more than appreciated. That's it from me there, Wolfie.
All right. We are going to do our recap then, and this week it's going to be done by Star.
Darkful, your eyebrows just flew up into your hair.
She volunteered.
Fair enough. I'll go
I
mute real
did.
quick.
Oh, okay.
Everybody mute.
Actually, Lyra will take over for a moment. All right, last episode, we raced through the streets of Waterdeep. The clues given us by the dead pointed directly to Growlhund Villa, the planned rendezvous point of the gang of miscreants who set off a fireball in our front yard, killing 11 people, at least 5 of them innocents. Tay, Trissa, and I hired a cart from the City of the Dead, and Ukramar and Gar ran on foot. Reuniting, we set our plan. Trissa and I would try to talk our way through the front gate, accompanied by Gar, whom Tay turned invisible. Ukramar and Tay would go around back to find a way to gain entry. The guard in the front, however, was not so easily swayed by soft words and smiles, nor by spells, as it turned out, as everything I tried failed. Suddenly, Tay's whisper alerted me they heard an attack. We came around the back just in time to see that Ukramar had gone through the back door without benefit of opening it, and was busily making short work of the thieves on the first floor with a well-timed eldritch blast from Tay to finish the last one. Our invisible turtle friend stayed behind to investigate the blood everywhere and began to move the massive dining room table to block the front door. Tay and Trissa investigated some of the rooms. Ukramar and I, hearing the sounds of fighting on the second floor, ran upstairs to find thieves squaring off against the house guard. I was able to knock a few of them flying with a thunder wave, but that instantly let everyone in the house know what we were about. Tay and Trishra joined us, and a few well-placed spells, including a shocking blood curse from our feline-prone druid, left one thief standing, trying to break into a locked door. Ukramar easily cut him down, and Tay recognized him as a higher-up in the Xanathar Guild. He cast a spell to prevent the man from dying. Tay and Gar investigated more rooms and found the rest of the household staff barricaded in a room. Any gift of gab I thought I possessed was completely gone, as I could not talk the Lord Growlhund out of his room. Gar told Tay about a locked book in the study, and Tay went to unlock it, setting off a trap involving 3 spirit tieflings. While they Benny Hilled around the downstairs, Ukamar came down. I saw you laugh there. Ukamar came down, shot a spell at one, then came back up. There's something calling him up here, but Tay and Gar were finally able to take out the tieflings. Oh, and the book Tay discovered? A family history, detailing all the nefarious dealings and bloodlines shared with devils and other denizens of the hells. Some lovely blackmail material, if Tay does say so himself, which he does at every opportunity. Just kidding, love you, Tay. I talked past the guards into the ladies' chambers, and here is where tonight begins.
Thank you, Star.
I love the Benny Hill comment. Love the Benny Hill comment. That's exactly what it was, too.
Legitimately,
No. It's like I recapped on my side. Doors, where we go, we don't need no stinking doors. That's not what I said. I said, in my recap, I was the fucking Kool-Aid man.
I seriously tried to get around and word it around. It just didn't sound right, no matter what I did. So we left it as he did it without benefit of opening it.
Legitimately, if I wasn't afraid of getting a DMCA, I was going to start playing Betty Hill during your guys' fight scene. Because that's legitimately how I felt.
Now listen here, Wolfie. I can't help it that every time I see a wall or a door, I just want to bust through it.
Oh, no, not with that. With the specters.
Yeah,
oh.
He runs this way, the specters follow. He runs back around this way, the specters follow.
You gotta remember, though, I realized that they were only targeting me, and I looked at Gar and I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I literally just took off running.
You're a dick for that, but then again, so am I.
But to be fair, they were targeting me. They weren't even paying him any attention. So either, yeah, as soon as he messed with the book, that was on him. I'm just saying.
But yes,
Well, I'm glad you guys liked it at least.
It was funny. It was really funny.
Well, where did you start tonight, Wolfie? Did you start with?
Well, now that we have the Betty Hill situation under control,
there we go.
We will go.
Lyra or Tay?
Yeah, we will go right upstairs. So we've got Lyra, Ukramar, and Tristram upstairs.
True. All right, I've talked my way past the gods to come in, and I'm looking around, and I'm guessing, because I as Star know that this is her bodyguard and one of Rain's nemesis, but Lyra probably doesn't know. But I'm coming in. I'm like, I assume you're the Lady Growlhund. My apologies.
Well, first, as you walk in, you notice several things.
Uh-huh.
You notice that, you are now in the master bedroom. Almost every single door, every single door has been thrown open. And you see Yala wearing a breastplate and is herself armed with a rapier, standing next to a half-orc bodyguard, who you can assume is Probaz.
Have we heard this name? Do we know Haraz is the guy that is there? Or is this...
We heard the name. We do know.
I know you said, but we don't know that he's here, do we?
Yeah, we were told that he was her bodyguard.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I'm making sure, because seriously.
You notice
that's
what
why-
appears to be a locked wooden trunk that is at the foot of a large canopy bed, which is over here in the southwest corner. If I
Okay.
can actually ping.
Ding, ding.
A clawfoot bathtub sits in a small alcove near a freestanding mirror and a privacy screen. Hanging above the fireplace, over here in the southeast corner, is a shield that bears the Growlhund coat of arms. Logs are stacked neatly next to the hearth. And a tall mahogany wardrobe, stuffed with the most expensive gowns and exquisite dress clothes, stands next to a pair of open glass doors leading out to the balcony.
I'm silently appreciating her taste, because seriously, dresses, but I will ask the lady if she is well.
Well, thankfully, yes, but these hooligans attacked me in my own home, nonetheless.
I know the feeling. As long as you're well. It seems that Lord Growland is in the room yonder, and I'll point down to in the general direction of where he's at. But I'm... What were they after here? Do you know?
I'm honestly not. We were just sitting down, getting ready for an evening meal, and not even an evening meal. What am I thinking? It's only mid-afternoon. We're sitting down for lunch. And they just come bursting in through the front door.
Oh, goodness. Right. Yeah, Rain wants to know if he can hear them.
Bruh.
Yes, I would say yes.
Okay. Well, I assume Herbaz has not spoken yet. So I don't
No,
necessarily know he's in there yet.
No, but you would also know that Harbaz is more, I will not speak unless it's basically to intimidate.
There.
All right. I believe the City Watch has been summoned. Did you summon them? If you haven't, I
Yes.
think we have. Good.
And if you haven't, or if my message did not get out, I'm certain that enough noise was made to summon them.
Yes, sorry about that. But it was the only way I could think of getting those hooligans, as you call them, off your guards.
Well, I do appreciate it.
Hey, stop it.
We are trying to have a serious moment here, Dark. Can you not?
Someone kick him, please.
Yeah, oh, I figured I figured he did. It was I heard him yelling at, I'm pretty sure I heard him yelling at, Trisra.
That was the
That's true.
telepathy last session.
The telepathy, got it. Okay.
Telepathy, thank you. I don't know why I always say telepathy.
It
And
works, I
anyways.
suppose.
They're
Anyway,
both technically correct pronunciations.
It's true. So, The two of you are fine in here? Do you wish to stay in here? Or do you obey the
we were
damage?
making our stand here, and you notice that she points up towards the door down here. My children are in there, and so I was getting ready to protect them with my life if I needed to.
Uh-huh.
Indeed. Has anything got? Are there any other doors into that room?
No. This is the only way in and out.
Very well.
Oh yes, you can very much see him.
Very well. If there's anything you need, let us know. But we heard the noise. I'm afraid I think they got all of your kitchen staff and all the downstairs staff. I'm not sure of any of your other.
Such a tragedy. Though we will do our best to honor them.
I understand.
Speaking of which, where did all the staff go? Their icons are all gone all of a sudden.
They've all disappeared from the room.
I just removed them before the session started because they don't really play a big part right now.
That's fair.
If we need them to come back, I'll just move them back to the lair.
Okay.
Who the heck with you?
Just threw me off.
So, thank you, and I will. I believe that the City Watch should be here soon. We'll help. We'll let them know to come here, or would you rather try to come through?
If they need me, I will come down and meet them in what's left of my grand entrance.
Your grand entrance still seems to be standing. It's mostly been confined to the kitchen area and a little in the dining room. I'm sorry about that, but that was the thieves. They are thieves, right? Do I see this?
No, because
You're facing away from me.
You would not be seeing this.
You're
Sorry,
too
because you're
concentrated on the punch hawking.
I am talking. How close are you behind me, Rain?
About 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
You're not paying attention to me at all.
No, I'm
Nope.
not. And I'm rather short, so I'm sure you're seeing him over.
I will say, Star, you do start noticing Pravaz looking a little behind you with a faint glimmer of recognition in his eyes.
I'll kind of look, and I'll probably turn around and take a look behind me.
Oh, I've just gone back to normal by the time you turn around.
I'm going to give you a really look and just kind of leave it at that.
I just shrug.
Insight check him. No, I don't think I need to, darling. We have assisted your gods, but they're going to need some medical attention beyond what I can give.
I'm sure that the City Watch will be able to help provide. Hi, Gart.
Indeed. Guard,
Hello,
welcome.
Kurt.
Hey, Kurt.
I will keep my face neutral as much as I can, and I'm going to tell the lady thank you, and I'll get out of the room.
I'd say make a deception check.
Make a deception check. Okay.
To not visibly react to the message.
Right. There we go.
Because that is a
deception.
very big hole.
That's a very big.
I think it's
Oh,
fine.
that's a.
Lyra has a poker face.
Poker face, poker face.
Poker face.
Oh yeah, no, she does not notice at all.
And the other dude's too focused on Upermore.
I'm going
That
to
Too focused on
out-
Okrama trying to fucking kill him with his stare.
I'm going to move out of the room, and as I turn around, I'm like, "Where did you find this out?" Little quieter, because I'm whispering back to you.
I'll whisper back from a book. You don't want to know the rest.
Oh, but I do, darling. And we might want to get up here soon because Ukama is looking very angry.
Oh no, I'm plenty angry always. I'm no more angry than
I'm
normal.
always
right now.
angry. What do you mean?
I'm always mad. Shut it.
That's his secret, Star. He's always angry.
Always angry.
I mean, he
By
is
the
green
way-
and he loves purple.
Oh, for
my
fuck's
God.
sake!
Cable, why?
All right, Cable, your next character needs to be a bard, a painter bard that occasionally makes references to some song. all
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
say.
gonna be great. That's gonna be great. I'm
Ca-
sorry.
Cable's so used to me doing that in his stream where I just completely changed song lyrics and now he's dishing it back at me.
Anyways, I'm just gonna perch myself up against the wall at this point and just keep staring straight at her boss, completely ignoring my surroundings.
I'll walk up kind of in between, but I'm sure you're staring around me.
Oh, I'm staring right through you.
I'll kind of nudge you, just an elbow, like, steady boy, steady Ukama.
Yeah, no, that piercing, cold, dead eyes.
I'm just gonna stand here. And we'll wait, I suppose.
Everyone else, what do you wish to do?
I send a message down. Ukama might get arrested or hunted, darling.
I kind of look back at Faye for a minute, and I kind of tell him, I say, can we talk our way out of this one? Because technically, I know a lot of you are all biased to this. You think I can talk our way out of this one?
I don't necessarily think that's the issue. I believe someone Ukramar knows and is not exactly happy with is upstairs.
By the way, DB, I don't know what you did for a moment there, but your mic all of a sudden was like picking you up a little weird as if you got a little too close to it in a way.
Haven't moved at all.
Added some weird reverb to it or something. Just give you a heads up.
Hopefully that's not coming through on stream.
We can
So
hope.
if we go, but I just acknowledging what you said. I kind of just say, well, if we go up there, I'm not planning on killing anybody up there. I'm going to talk this out because we know what they are, and if we can walk our way out of this without no problems, my problem is whatever's up there, and whatever you told me. Did you tell me about the guards up there or not?
I did not, but I can quickly fill you in on the situation that was up there. That we found a leader of the Jintarim, I think it was. He was trying to break into a door. There were some guards up there being attacked by the intruders that had killed the people in the kitchen and whatnot. I'll just fill you in on everything.
Well, because my issue is like I'll be glad to distract the guards, but I'm not going to get involved with them.
It's not a matter of distracting the guards. It's a matter of keeping Ukramar from potentially killing someone and him being arrested.
I kind of shake my head and I kind of shrug my shoulders and go, that's his own fault, isn't it? It's not mine. But I'll go up there. I'd be more than welcome to.
He did help us when we were being chased by the ghosts.
True, but you opened the book. That was your own fault.
Wow.
We will discuss that at a later point in time.
Someone go get a tree for guard with all that shade.
He doesn't need a tree. He's a turtle. Gasted enough. This is.
That's what happens when you mess with an old man. He outsmarts you and knows better. No, I'll just nod my head and I'll just go up there and I'll say, all right, well, if he kills me, I'm not liable for you then.
If he kills you, then I will not stand in for him, and I will make sure that you do not die.
All right, well, I'll just take my walking stick and I just get myself all situated and start walking up the stairs.
Yeah, I will follow. If I remember correctly.
I whisper down to Tay.
Yeah.
They're just making faces at each other right at the moment.
I'll get to this.
Mrs. Gart wants me to roll in a dexterity check to make sure a turtle can get up the stairs.
You're a turtle. You're not Claptrap.
True.
And it is a
Wow, rude.
It's a grand staircase. It is a grand staircase, so there's plenty of room wide for you too.
I'd say you'd be able to get up just fine. You do notice, Gart, as you come up, seeing as this is your first time being up here, there are several dead bodies all over. Fits the theme with the rest of the house. You have what appears to be a locked door to the north and another locked door to the south. And over here, this door is open and you can see who you can assume to be Lady Growlhunt. And a half-orc bodyguard.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I see all these dead bodies. I just want to I tell Thay, can you hold this walking stick for a minute? And I start moving all the bodies out of the way.
Walking stick, and
I'll start moving the bodies out of the way. And then I grab it back from Thay.
Okay.
I'm like, you kids keep making a mess up here again.
This was not our doing.
All the guards immediately look at you and they're just like, we're not children.
I will turn, look at them, and say he wasn't talking to me.
No.
They give you all a look over and there's like, there's only one child over there. And they point at you.
At Tay?
At Tay.
He's old. To him, everyone's a child. And he'll remind you of it.
TV.
I just continue to walk by him, clean up the bodies. I go, there's a lot of other ways to do things. I don't understand why you kids and stuff try to cause problems. And I'm just going to keep sweeping up the bodies.
Hey, we're killing people. We put a
This
stop
wasn't
to it.
our doing. Yes, we stopped them. You can stop complaining.
I just turn around to you two and I give you this like look of like a sarcastic. Bear with me. I'm not trying to cause problems. I'm talking to the guards generically as a joke. Like I'm out of character. I'm trying to give you guys like a
Whispering directly to you. What are you about?
Oh, right. Sorry, Minnie.
I just want to I just basically I try to be sarcastic and go, I apologize. The other kids don't understand how to not get through things. My apologies. And I just try to clean everything up in front of the guards and try to be sarcastic about it.
You don't need to do that, God. It might be better if you don't. That way the City Watch can see what happened.
I want a big thank you to Hales, because apparently my stream thing never updated. It said I was getting 7 days to die.
My honesty will get me far. I'm not worried about it. And I stand there next to the guards. I go, so who's inside? Who's these people? I can go say hi to them, right?
They are looking very annoyed at you, but they begrudgingly let you into the master bedroom. You may enter, but no funny business.
Okay. So I just walk by and I say to the guards for a second. I go, hey, hold my walking stick and this doll for me, or just set it right here for a second. And I just kind of walk in there and go, greetings, you want to pat me down too? I have plenty of turtle shell here for you.
Are you saying this to the guard?
No, I'm saying
to
this
the bodyguard?
To the two. No, I'm saying this to the two. I'm saying that to the two in there because they don't trust me. I'm like, here, check my body. I only got some nunchucks here and whatever. Just come feel me up if you really need to.
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Do you work out?
Barbaz is going to immediately take a step forward and is basically signaling to you with his body language. You're not going to mess with either of them.
Okay. Then you can talk to me. We can talk face to face. I got no problems. See? Look at my hands. My hands are right here, and I got this nice turtle shell that's kind of got some coolness. Let's talk. Word to word. Mano y mano. I'll talk to you.
But depends if the large turtle wants to let you squeeze past.
Do I notice that Tay's been injured?
Oh yes, Tay, you can squeeze by.
I'd say make a perception check because the damage wouldn't have been physical.
Okay, one moment.
If anything,
Perception,
you'd maybe notice a tremor in my hands or something. That'd be about it.
You can tell that he is looking a little bit more harried, but you can't quite pinpoint it.
I'm gonna send a whisper to him. Are you all right, Tay?
I just kind of turn and give her a little nod as I step around Gar and step into the room, and I will give the Lady Growlhund a deep bow.
She looks towards you. And goes, young Master Nolian, to what do I owe the pleasure of you being in my home at this unfortunate hour?
Well, my lady, my companions, and I'll gesture to everybody, and I were walking past your manor and heard a scream, and I do apologize for the damage that your back door took. I'd be happy to pay for a replacement. But when we heard the scream, we barged in, fearing the worst.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last little bit?
That we barged in and we were fearing the worst because of the screen.
Yes.
Which is the worst?
Probably the maid, unfortunately.
Mike is picking me up on Ninja. I don't know. Hold on. How's
I'm
this?
having
Is
a
this better?
really fucking hard time understanding half what you're saying.
Is this
What's
better?
up? Yeah, there we go. That's
Yeah.
the quality I'm used to.
Did you have to switch back?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I hate Ninja. I'll say, yes, unfortunately I found her on the stairs. And apparently your chefs were also, unfortunately, caught in the crossfire.
Hey, Minnie, nice healing.
Oh, that's perfect.
Who did you heal, Minnie?
The unconscious guy right next to him for 1 HP.
Yes. Don't give him any
1
more.
HP.
Actually,
That's why I'm laughing.
so wait, you just healed the dude next to you for 1 HP?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So,
captured
Don't give
him.
him any more. It's perfect.
Yeah, we tied him up and everything. He was just unconscious.
Exactly. He was unconscious. I just wanted to talk to him.
So, just really quick, Minnie, you are going to see him start to wake up, come to, realize that he is tied up, and is going to start squirming around trying to get out.
He's
Just
going
don't move.
to realize that he's boned.
Fucking dog.
All I can picture now is Trista just going like this, shh, 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 just accept it.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. It's all right.
Suddenly, Minnie turns into that giant cat.
Here's some catnip and shoves it in his mouth. I'll give a brief. I'll give a brief glance around the room, and I'll just focus my eyes back on her, and I'll say, "Are the children all right?"
Yes, we have 2 of them here. Thankfully, our oldest, Thomason, was out. But we do have Zartan and Grethia.
Get a little nod of my head. Your downstairs area will unfortunately have to be very thoroughly cleaned.
Oh, that's why we have mages.
We have cleared the downstairs area, but we haven't been into the other part of the building. Do you know if there was anyone in there that you would be concerned with?
That guy got you.
I whisper to Tay again. Ask if the guy out front with the dogs is hers.
Lady Browhand is just like, no, it should just be my family and obviously my guards now.
Well, we were able to find a couple of your servants above the kitchen in what looked like a storage room.
Several, not a couple.
They probably did the smart thing then and barricaded themselves like my children did. And presumably like my husband did.
I'll hear Lyra's whisper, and I'll say, is the guard with the 2 dogs out front yours?
Of course. Why else would they be patrolling my land?
Well, he didn't really seem to react to the screams when it happened.
He's probably trying to make sure that no one was trying to escape.
Oh, that's creepy.
Into the Tells you there's a little something else going on here.
A little something, something. She just kind of confirmed it.
I'll just
That guy got paid to let them in.
I'll just nod my head a little bit and say, well, it's nice to see that you and your family are safe, Millie.
I wish I could say the same for yours.
Oh, are you sure you don't want healing for that burn, Tay? Ooh.
Okay, that's how this bitch
Yeah.
will do it. All right.
Don't do it. My God.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
that's where
I
I'm
will
actually going to
say-
act, and I'm just going to approach right behind Garth. Even if
I
the
will
guards try to
say,
stop
Right
me.
behind him.
Tay, someone obviously did mess with her book. You guys were very not quiet about that. I will say that.
Yeah, but she doesn't know it was us.
No, but I'm just saying, she's going to be on guard because someone has messed with her book. I know she knows someone's messed with her.
For all she knows, though, it wasn't one of them. So, do I hear Ukramar and Lyra coming up from behind me?
Ukrama? I'll be like,
I'd say yes, unless they're trying to sneak up.
I'm not trying to sneak up. In fact, I'm kind of, I hate to say it. I'm sorry, Rain, but she's going to call your name, softly. Just kind of a, Ukrama? Just make sure you're okay.
I'm not even noticing it. I am at this point pretty incensed at that comment. And using as an excuse to get to her boss.
I'll forget what I was about to them.
Gar has a hand.
Yes, Kirk?
After Gar hears Season tap on the shoulder and goes, I look at Ugamar and I give him the hand for a minute and I go, I like your bodyguard first off. Second off, those eyes, I gotta ask my lady, like, no offense, I don't know who you are, but I've got to know how you make those eyes look that way. Like, is that like do you use like contact or do you have like something that you blink that make those eye colors? Because right now, I want to totally look like that. Like, let's just be honest. And your bodyguard, dude, I'm serious. Do you work out? Like, I need to work out. Like, my total arms are like a mess. Do you work out? Because I want to feel you. I want to feel those muscles. Like, are you legit?
Our turtle is flirting with a bodyguard orc.
With a half orc and someone who is married at the same time.
And I want to just approach the bodyguard with my hands wide open, and I say, "I gotta see. Like, can you feel me? Like, where can I work on these muscles? Like, I want to try to like be like you. Like, how do you do it?"
Thank you.
They are like both Lady Growlhunt and Trabaz are not exactly sure how to respond to you because you have both complimented and insulted them in the exact same sentence in their eyes.
Well, they did the same thing to Tay.
I just shake my head because I have no fucking idea. But I'll hold a hand up in front of Ukramar, and just look at him, and I'll say, "Not here, not now. It's not worth it."
You're just gonna hear me whisper back at you with probably about the most pissed off voice you can imagine.
Do it in Orc, please. Do it in Orc.
Dead.
It's not the first time that someone's done that. And I doubt very seriously it will be the last. But it's fine.
No way.
And I'll give him a little wink.
Yeah,
I
that's
whisper
fine.
to Ukramar. I'm not. I'm whispering behind
While
him.
you're
hoping
doing
he
that,
can-
I'm basically just gonna almost shoulder bump you, not aggressively or anything, but it's gonna be a light one and get past you. Because I'm pre-incense, I'm walking all the way downstairs.
You see a very pissed off half-orc and some very intimidated soldiers.
I'll send him a whisper as he goes and say, "I'm sorry, but you can't do what you want to do if you were in prison or worse, executed."
You're not gonna get a response out of him right now. He's
I
a little
figured.
pissed off. And by the way, Wolfie, this bucket, whatever it is, he's gonna drive his axe right down on it.
All right.
You're going to what?
I'm driving my axe right down on this bucket here.
He's
I'm
going to destroy
assuming
the
it's a
bucket.
bucket.
Barrel, probably.
No, that would actually be a bucket. That's the washroom.
The only
Oh,
thing we're gonna hear on
bucket
top floor
sees its success.
I'm going to say in Celestial to Lyra,
Mhm.
stay with them. I will go deal with Ukramar. And I'll head downstairs.
Send a whisper to him. Deal with Stackett too if he's coming.
Give a little nod. No. Head downstairs.
I'll just kind of stand quietly next to the door.
Are they always like that?
Yes, my lady. I find it refreshing.
She looks
How
at you
the
very
fuck does a big
confused.
guy like that disappear?
You find that refreshing.
They speak their mind. They don't hide.
Lyra, I have too much fat to hide. I'm just trying to figure out how I can look like this bodyguard. This is so cool. Dude, you gotta show me how you do it. Like, do you use weights? Do you like lift the beds? Like, what do? You gotta tell me.
Lyra is kind of smiling and shaking her head.
Her boss is
Case in
looking
point.
rather pissed off.
Case in point. Gah, I think they're a little too upset to worry about that right now. Perhaps we could trade stories later.
Story? This ain't a story. I'm trying to be honest. Like, this guy, like, I'm looking over him. I'm like walking around him. I'm like, look at this. This is prime time material. And sorry, lady, like, love you to death. I love your eyes. I love the look you've got. But seriously, you should totally do like a total makeover and everything. And like, I just kind of walk around and just kind of being all gingery. Like, we could totally like simplify you down. Or if you got something for me, that would be like amazing. Like, I'm just looking for like anything. I know your bodyguard is like, serious, and I set everything over there. But I'm just saying, this is like totally cool. Can you like totally give me a tour? Like, can you show me around? Like, this is so neat.
Gah, now might not be the time.
Now is most certainly not the time. The City Watch will be here any moment.
Then why are you afraid? Are you afraid to see them? Like, I'll be more than welcome to bring them up here. We can chit chat and talk all you want. Like, I'm more than welcome.
It's not that I'm afraid, it's just that I do not want my children to have to deal with more than what they've already dealt with. So I will be meeting them, if they require me, downstairs.
Well, the children are fine. You got nothing where I can talk to them. This is no problem. It's like, I'd be more worried about you and the husband, just saying. You two, I'd be more worried about than anybody. Your kids are fine. I'd be worried about you two, to be honest. And I just stand right next to the bodyguard. Isn't that right, champ? And I just slap him on the back.
That was meant to be for your second thing there, DB.
At that,
I pull my lute around and I'm just starting to just noodle. I'll play a little bit, just kind of, soothing music type thing.
Dart, you watch as Farbaz reaches behind him and pulls out a morning star and takes a swing at you.
Wait. Please don't. He doesn't mean any harm.
Julie, swung. It has been swung. It does miss. It glances off your. It glances off your shell, but you get the sense that you're striking a chord there. And Lady Garland looks at you and goes, "And why would I be afraid of the city guard coming to my own home where I was attacked?"
Oh,
God,
this is
back
funny.
up.
Oh, I just sit there and laugh. I go,
God, back off.
I just chuckle. I'm like, I know more than you, so you can just do what you please. And I just laugh and I grab my stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is hilarious. And I just walk off.
Stop him. And you watch as the guards move up.
Whisper to Tay, getting a little heated up here.
Bring him to me, please. I need you to make a athletics or acrobatics check, guard.
I just wonder how much I'm fucking hearing in this little room I am in.
Oh, you are hearing quite a bit. You probably have proverbial popcorn just going on.
I'm just sitting there enjoying it while this guy's bleeding out beside me.
Oh, you walked away.
Well, Lyra whispered to me, you would see my face get a little bit more pale than it normally is, which is freaking feet, as I hurry to head upstairs.
We'll say that you cut me off mid-sense and I followed, noticing something is clearly up with you.
Guard, you are now considered grappled. And they are going to start slowly pushing you forward.
I get up the stairs and what in the hell is going on?
Go around his mouth.
Why don't you tell me? Your turtle friend says that he knows more. Please enlighten me. What do you know? And you can just practically feel the venom dripping out of her voice now.
No, we don't need this.
Yeah, Uckerberg doesn't know how to hold back, and, well, this guy's gonna suffer for it.
No!
Oh, God.
God damn it.
I'm not gonna full force attack him. I'm going for a grapple with the stick of my battle axe against his throat, basically saying, if it works.
Make an athletics check.
Calm emotion certainly would be nice here, wouldn't it?
What?
Oh, I said a calm emotions would certainly be nice here, wouldn't it?
It would certainly be nice, but I don't have that.
You take the shaft of your battle axe and put it around the guard's throat, and he is just barely... He is struggling hard to keep it away. And he's not fully grappled, but you are making it very difficult for him to focus on anything else as he is trying to keep that shaft away from his throat.
As I do that, then I basically growl. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but if you want him to speak, you don't force him to move. Hands off the fucking turtle, or I kill all of you.
Calm yourself, Ukama.
I'll hold up my hands and just say, everyone needs to calm down. I know tensions are high right now. Some very bad people have broken in here, killed many people. But everyone needs to calm down.
Oh, I will calm down, young Theron. Once your turtle friend tells me what he knows.
What do you know? And I'm going to send a message to Tay. What does he know? It's all right. I'm just kind of. I'm. You start talking, and I will whisper to Tay under you, going, what does he know?
I just look at her and I go, you guys are trying to be so forceful. This is hilarious. Thanks for the carry, guys. I appreciate that. But I just tell her, I say, just don't tell any more lies. Let's just be upfront about this. I'm a turtle and you're a what? You're a lady? Okay, you're more than that because it looks like you're giving us the death stare. Why don't you tell us the truth about you? I'm willing to listen. Just tell us exactly what I need to hear, and I'll be out of your hair.
Can I? I'm gonna assume the guard wouldn't let me past the turtle that he's holding. Yes.
That the guard would let you pass
so that I can get into the room with the Lady Growler.
At this point, no.
Okay. My lady, I believe what he's trying to imply is that if you were to go downstairs right now, you say they barged in through your front door, but there's no damage to your front door.
She's going to give you a very, very tight smile. Oh, really? So you're assuming that I just let them waltz in?
Well, either they waltzed in, or one of your staff let them in.
Well, then I will make sure to have all remaining staff to go through some major questioning. As for your turtle friend, I am being very forthright. Dart, because you are focused in and you're actively trying to detect falsehoods now, I need you to make an insight check.
Damn! It's not bad.
Nice.
That is the benefit of having a high wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and send a whisper.
Oh my, a whisper.
Lyra, this is for you out of character. Oh, just one more thing. That was out of character, by the way.
He is being so much Columbo right now in this. It's amazing. Just letting you know. I'm just waiting for I'm waiting for the next bit, but this is very much Columbo.
I feel like I'm standing in the perfect position of being a neutral in this spot.
Yeah. You are literally just steady there, Tristra, with a barely conscious guy tied up at your feet. Just, again, proverbial popcorn just going into your mouth as you can hear all of this going down.
How loud is he actually, now that the Darkbolt is asking?
Oh,
wow.
The Wiggling guy? I would say probably wouldn't hear him wiggling.
Is he cursing or anything? Is he talking?
Oh, he's definitely cursing.
So I'm
I
gonna assume
shoved
that I can
something
hear
in his
that.
mouth to keep him shut.
Yes.
Did you read chat, Minnie?
Yeah, as I said, I just shoved something in his mouth to keep him shut. Used one of my resins to keep him shut.
I will.
Also, Gar, I sent you a whisper, so that is the result of your check.
I fucking hate you, DB.
Oh, he's not even here.
Yeah, he's not here.
Wolfie said that the dude was tied up at Tricer's feet, cursing up a storm.
That's just not how I like them.
That's how I like them. Snaps with.
I come back and that's the first thing I read was that. I just immediately was like, God damn it.
I am a dirty treasure. You should know that.
You also hear, Minnie,
Guards
some
back.
very panicked noises coming from the locked door to your left.
Oh. Interesting.
Gar, I sent you a whisper on the result of your... Okay,
So
just didn't know if you heard.
with my
I
hands,
saw it. I was waiting for everybody else. Sorry.
Okay.
with my hands kind of up, I'll just say, I understand he takes a little bit of getting used to, but my friend does not like being misled or lied to. You said they burst through your front door, but there was no damage.
Well, I don't know how they got in.
I'm inside checking that shit.
I will too.
Roll the insight.
Yeah, fuck that.
I give you advantage.
Anyone who... Okay.
Oh.
I
Okay.
was going to say anyone who wants to, but if you're giving him advantage, go for it.
I would have to roll disadvantage if I was going to do it, because I'm a little focused on the guy I'm pinning against the wall.
I'm going to lower my hands, and as I do, I'm just going to touch myself and give myself guidance.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You got advantage from me, and I'll tell you what I see. Nice.
19 plus.
5?
Oh, just the 19 alone is going to be enough.
A dirty 20.
What is this?
No, I think it actually R1d4 because I actually
All
go to
right, you're going to
space.
get DM real quick here in a sec, DB.
So that'd be a 23.
Yeah, okay.
Either way, it was enough. I think it was a DC of like 15 or something.
So just for everybody else, I'm still held by these two guys, right?
You're being
Okay.
held by the one directly behind you.
Oh, okay.
If you
Like,
want,
where-
you can make
where's his
another
hand?
acrobatics or athletics check to try to break out of the grapple.
No, I just want to know where his hands are.
Where is your hand?
Currently around your wrists.
I will
He
just
has
say,
a long arms.
I will say,
He shouldn't be touching them. Oh, I'm intimidating them.
you're intimidating them. You're not scaring. Well, they're intimidated, but that doesn't mean like they have the fear effect or something on them. I'll just kind of nod my head a little bit and I'll say, were you aware that these people were responsible for the murders of 8 people up in the North Ward? No less than 4 hours ago.
11.
Shh. I'm lying about the numbers.
Sorry.
Well, that is news to me. I've been home all day.
Insight checking that shit too.
Oh my
I
fucking
am
god,
too.
DB, you're inside checking him again. Stop it.
Are you giving me advantage, Star?
I will.
Then be for double 1.
He got a fucking
21.
nat 1. Wow.
And then 21.
Yeah.
I see anything, I'll kind of like pop. The reason why you're getting advantage is I was over in the corner whispering back to you, truth, lie, truth, lie.
I just see that she's lying. She's true. She's lying.
The other question I was going to ask too, out of character, and maybe Wolfie or somebody knows, how tall are these guards and how big are they, size-wise?
They're smaller than
They're average human height.
It's about my height, like 6 foot, 6'1".
About 6. Yeah, close to 6 foot.
They'd be like 5'10".
With the armor, they probably weigh as much as I do, right? With the armor
You're
they're wearing.
smaller than they are, or you're taller than they are, Gar.
No, I want to know weight-wise, like weight distribution-wise, because they're wearing armor too, I presume. Or are these unarmored ones?
Well, they should be wearing armor, I want to say.
Well, I need to know what type, like how is it on the helmet?
Okay, yeah, fair. I see.
I want to stare her straight in the eyes, and I'll say, well, it's a hell of a good thing that we were walking by when we were.
Yes, it's rather fortunate that you were.
I'm just gonna stare her down with my black, voidless eyes.
Are you trying to intimidate her, or are you just trying to... Like, what are you trying to do with the stare? Are you just locking eyes on her?
I'm just staring her in the eyes completely unblinkingly, like, she better stop this shit. Make a quick perception check. Why?
Let's calm down a little. The watch will be here any moment to get all stories straight.
Yes, I imagine that they will be very curious as to why a group of adventurers broke into my home.
We heard the screams, and we came in.
Of course, that's not the tale you're going to spin, is it, my lady?
But it's the truth.
First, yes, Gart.
Finish what you were going to say, and I'll respond after.
All right. Well, from my standpoint, while yes, you were taking out the people responsible for all this chaos, you also did break into my home. And as you should know, Theron, that is a punishable offense.
Oh, there are many punishable offenses. But we all have our demons to hide. And I'll just continue to stare at her.
Make an intimidation check.
20.
30-20.
God damn.
Nice.
Your rolls are on point tonight, buddy. And DB, I did just DM you something just now.
I got you.
You watch as Lady Growlhund looks back at you,
And
looks over at one of the guards.
I just kind of...
Keep him from leaving as well. I'm sure that the City Watch will love to hear what he has to say about theft. Dark, make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Well, I ain't making a fucking athletics check, so... Damn.
You are now grappled.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to send a servant over to the one that's trying to grapple him and kind of pull on his robe or something. Just to distract him so Tay can get away. Tay might have a chance of getting away.
I will say, even with disadvantage, he's still grappled.
Damn it. I tried. I'm sorry, Tay. I tried.
They rolled decently well.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Now,
I'm going to look at the guard and tell him that if he doesn't unhand me, he won't like the consequences.
He won't what?
He won't like the consequences.
the guard looks back at you and just goes, "And what exactly would these consequences be?"
I
I
just
strike the guy that got pinned against the wall.
Lyra's not going to argue.
I don't know why it rolled that one. It was supposed to be the other, so let me roll another thing and subtract 2 from that slashing. It would be slash or 1d8 for the chaotic. I don't know why it rolled the other one. So this guy in front of me just got 15 points right to his face. That's the consequences. I told you to unhand the people I am with.
They're about to roll initiative.
That's actually what's gonna fucking happen.
The guard takes 15 points of damage, and he is not looking so good.
Hold on. You said it was subtract 2 from the 7?
Yeah, 13, thank you.
Yeah.
13.
Don't
Yep.
wait. Lyra's gonna step in between everybody. Wait. Madam, we came into your house to help. That is all we were here for. You can unhand them. They're not going to hurt you. Are we? And I look back at them.
Even at this point, dear, at least one of them knows far too much. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Don't we all? Fuck. All right.
I'll be standing outside of this. I'm not a part of it.
You get first, Roro.
Maybe don't feel
Yes,
bad.
roll.
He passed by my hand, so don't feel bad.
Oh, I'm not.
Turn. Turn.
Fucking hell.
14.
I didn't even roll. How does it give me a 10 and I didn't even roll?
I think it was from our last thing.
That's odd. Well, just
She
roll a
doesn't
new one.
want
There you go.
me- She doesn't want to see reason.
Before the fight breaks out, I'm going to send Lady Growlhund a whisper and say, "You done fucked up, AA Ron."
Shit.
Hey, Ron.
He's old, I'm young. She doesn't understand memes, you know?
That is not the one I told you to do.
Apparently it was now.
Can I just point out we've literally pulled the turtle into a fight twice now.
God damn it.
To be
I'm
fair,
sorry.
Char's tried to do things peacefully
There's a
while
lot.
throwing her.
And that's the thing. It's because you said basically don't lie that she jumped on our asses.
I agree on that one. This guy's so...
Well, you guys told me to play this character, so I'm playing this character. You like it or not?
Oh, I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Oh no, that's what it said. Even if
All
the
right.
drawing was not on purpose, I was enjoying the hell out of it.
Guard,
yeah.
you are top of the initiative.
Woo! All right. No, okay.
Thing to keep in mind, that dude is looking rough.
Okay, now what about... So who's holding me, technically?
This guy.
The guy
that's
right
it,
behind you.
Even though he's holding Dag too? Or is it...
No.
No,
Dude,
that
that dude's
guy.
holding
This
me.
guy is holding Tay, and this guy's holding you.
Okay, if he's holding me by my wrist, I just want to, like, be like, hey, you want to go for a ride? And I want to just duck down and try to flip him over my shell.
Careful, you got Lyra on the other side.
Yeah, but Lyra's shorter than him, so if nothing else, he might could flip him over and throw him at
I have
Right there.
what's
I
his
want to prevent
spouse.
him from attacking. That's what I want the guard to prevent from attacking. So I'm trying to put him on top of my shell and have somebody else attack him.
So you're just trying to raise him up onto your shell?
Correct.
Ah.
Make an athletics check.
I'm gonna wear him like a cape.
Gonna wear a bitch like a cape, yo.
I'm enjoying this tonight.
Oh,
Do I need to make an athletics check?
No. So you try, but he is holding on firm, and he is using the fact that he's got your arms behind you, basically, to his advantage, and he is not giving you an inch.
I'm like, okay, at least I'm the truthful one, but thanks for holding me down. The rest of them will take care of you. I appreciate it. I end my turn.
On to Herbaz, who at this point is going to move forward, and he is going to attempt to grapple Lyra.
What is it with men? What do you need me to do?
Roll athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Acrobatics.
Oh boy!
I'm not gonna say that.
You are grappled.
Oh my god.
we're all being held except for Ichabod.
He rolled a 25.
Wow.
Oh.
You wouldn't even be able to.
I wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get out of it. There's no way. None of my bonuses would have gotten over that.
I like to picture as Lyra going, don't put your hand there.
Where is your hand, sir?
Slap him.
Where's your manner, trucker?
And you just watch Herbaz give you this very menacing look, and he is going to start trying to... Actually, no, he doesn't even have to try. He is going to drag you off to the side. I will say, because his athletics was high enough, he has basically got one arm around you, and the other one is on his Morning Star, and he's looking ready to start swinging. And that will be his turn. Right, over to you. Does Rain even have any rages left, is the question.
He's
Right.
got
He has
one.
one.
Kale said, go for the knees.
Of course, Kales is going to say go for the knees.
Yeah, I do
Kills.
So
Love it.
So
Let me
that's the
turn
last
it
You
on.
Okay.
You are raging.
So now I've got a question for you. Before you raged, you know the dude that you were pinning is like very seriously hurt. But did you also
Oh yeah,
notice...
I'm ignoring him.
But
I'm
did-
going for this one.
Well, I was going to say, did you also notice that Gar and I were both hurt as well? Minnie, why do you have your character X'd out?
Because I can. Fuck off.
Yes, I know you're both hurt, and yes, I understand. But I'm going for the guy that's
Okay.
grappling Gar because he'll make his life easier.
Okay.
And this guy's pretty much inconsequential at this point to my eyes. Jesus, that is a horrible roll.
Oh.
And Trisha's pacing down south.
So yeah, going for the one
Are you-
between Tay and Gar.
Are you doing reckless?
That's I get advantage with rage, don't I?
If you do reckless.
On athletics.
Quit it.
Yeah, I guess I am
Minnie?
recklessing now then.
Okay.
I'm not doing the big one. That's Car.
So let me read.
This is not how I was expecting
They
this night to
really-
go. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was definitely not expecting this either. This bitch was spoiling for a fight.
Does it hit the guy between them, Wolfie?
Unfortunately, no. It barely glances off his armor.
Oh shit, that's a high AC.
Really freaking high AC.
I will say you
Okay,
just
well, that
barely
is
missed
my
it.
turn for now, then.
Right. On to the veteran's
Oh,
turns.
this is gonna suck.
I need to check one quick thing on Grappled. Give me a second.
By the way, I just want you all to know if I die, I'm coming back as a rogue.
You are not dying yet.
Again, how much HP do you have?
Currently,
Yeah.
less than half.
Oh shit. And I'm not in fucking turnover,
Well-
so I can't just come out, heal you, go
Well,
back
no,
in.
I have a little bit more than half.
Or actually, wait.
Okay, so the guards. Seen as one has, well, two have now been sworn at.
Can I make a quick question?
Ooh.
They're
Were
also
they-
scared of me.
They were
They're
intimidated.
intimidated.
Can I make a quick question?
Sure.
Were any of them at all injured from the previous fight?
Yes.
Okay.
So
This one up here, if I can actually paint,
That one?
is going to, is going to take a swing at Garch.
oh shit.
Even though I'm the peaceful one and they're still swinging at me. It's like, really? I was trying to Columbo this shit.
I think I would have known.
You take 4 points of slashing damage from a longsword.
God.
Rain,
Cool.
the one that you hit against the wall, is going to give you a look, and A is going to take a wild. Yes, 4. He's going to take a wild swing at you.
He gets
and
advantage.
miss.
He gets advantage though, doesn't he?
Oh, that's right. That
That's right.
actually will hit.
His reckless attack.
Thank you for reminding me. You take 5 points of slashing damage, and that is already halved.
Rain is
Hold
safe.
on. Is that this one that gets the advantage? Because I attacked this one.
You
or is it
used
all?
reckless
Any
attack,
attacks.
so any attack against you is at advantage. You get advantage on all attack rolls when you use reckless attack, but
Okay,
all
all
enemies
attack,
get
yeah.
advantage against you in return.
Okay, I couldn't remember it was just the one I attacked. That's what I was double checking, because there is certain ones that you can use that are the other way around.
So you
Go
take
ahead.
5 points. You take 5 points of slashing damage. That's already halved.
Okay, done. If it would update
And
properly.
Dark, you're going to start drag over this way. The one that's holding Gar is just going to focus all his attention on keeping that turtle right where it's very convenient for an attack.
Okay.
Star, over to you.
I placed my servant there about 2 rounds ago. I would like to go
Here?
ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to go ahead and have it start undoing buckles to this guy. So
Ooh.
I would like to try and undo some of his armor, see if it distracts him so God can possibly get out.
In other words, you're
And
trying to
then-
pants the guard that's holding him.
I sure as hell am.
I would say.
If nothing else,
Here's the
like some of
big
his,
question.
yeah, some of his buckles are going to be undone. So some of his armor might fall off.
Suddenly, a ghostly hand just starts groping him. It's like, what?
Do you see what I wrote, by the way, Star? You should maybe just make a box where it's at, so we remember that's your servant.
The servant actually doesn't have stats listed other than their strength score. So I would
There
say
are
just
no
roll.
stats, it's just pretty much
I'd say just roll a d20.
Hold on. It has an AC 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2, and it can't attack.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have any of its other
Hmm.
things,
But
like
it's-
its dexterity. So I would say roll a d20.
Okay.
I hope for a high number.
Right? No kidding. Here we go. Dice gods, please. It's
Oh,
not a high number.
All right.
Okay.
You can hear the sounds of metal clinking against metal as your servant's starting to work on the buckles. I will say that that would be your bonus action. So you
Mhm.
still have your action if you want to try to break the grapple.
What would it take for me to break a grapple?
You can use a spell that forces movement, or you can try to do a fresh acrobatics or athletics check.
you could push him into the locked chest. Thunderwave.
Actually, that's what I was considering.
Unhand me, you grease ball. Boom.
Just
All
so
I
you're
hear is
aware,
That's
explosions.
actually that's actually what I'm considering, and I have a slot left. So yeah, thunder wave.
All
It's
right.
gonna go straight out behind me. And hopefully it just sends
Behind
him
you?
flying.
She's assuming
Well,
that her back is sticking
I
out.
want to hit him.
Sure. Okay. So you want to hit just him?
At this point, yeah, I'm just centering on him. I'm not worrying about misses at the moment.
Okay. Thunderwave is a Constitution save on his part.
Let me grab it so you can see it. One moment. There you go. It is a con. Save 14.
If he's a barbarian, he should probably have a high constitution.
I know. I'm trying though. I'm trying to get him pushed away. Let me guess. He saved.
Still takes the damage regardless. It's just matter how much.
He takes
No.
half the damage because he did save.
And he doesn't get pushed
So-
because of that.
All right. Well,
However,
so I get to roll.
if it was focused on you, that chair got fucking pushed up against the wall.
Come on. Did it roll? It didn't roll.
Just roll 2d8.
I know it was. I have something trying to click here, and I don't know what it's doing. All right, I will roll 2d8. I'm sorry. I thought this thing had a shortcut for me, and it doesn't.
It should.
I can
It
But
does,
just because
but
it's-
it's not allowing me.
but mine is fucked apparently.
Yeah, it's in the character sheet. It's not. It's showing that I can click on it, but it's not doing anything when I do.
Probably an issue on
Look at
Roll20's
it.
end.
Probably.
Perhaps.
Here we go.
Not bad.
All right.
Oh, that's what was up. Sorry. It's going, what level are you casting this? What level are you casting this? What level are you casting this?
Well, I'll still take the. Actually, it'd be the. No, I'll take the 8 because that's what you rolled first.
Yes. All right.
I'm assuming that's your turn.
Yes, that is my turn. Because unless I can move.
Your speed is currently 0, so no, you cannot.
Ah, damn it. All right.
Dark.
And turn.
When this dude grabbed me, did he like grab me by the shoulder to hold me in place?
He's got you by an arm.
He's got me by an arm. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do 2 things. I want to just stare him in the eyes and just give him a feral grin, and then I'm going to point at the dude that's in the corner and use Toll the Dead.
This guy?
Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Fucker. Of course I'd get a bad roll.
Well,
Damn it.
Toll the Dead is a wisdom save on his end.
Oh, is it? That's not what it's showing. That is... Oh, yes. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. Why did it roll that? That is not how I have that set up.
It will automatically roll the damage in case it goes through.
Oh, okay.
So, what is...
Spell save DC of 15.
Spell save? Thank you.
I
Yep,
know,
and
officially.
show spell description can only work if I think DB clicks it.
Alright. He does make the save.
Okay, so... Okay, so he just takes damage. That sucks.
Yeah.
I just
Toll the
looked...
Dead. It's good until it's not.
Well, I couldn't have done an Eldritch Blast because that would have been at disadvantage because he's standing right next to me, yes.
You now know my pain, Minnie.
No,
Because aren't... Is it just when I'm aiming at somebody beside me, or if somebody's beside me and I try to make a spell attack, that it's a disadvantage?
I do believe...
For some reason, I feel like if an enemy's beside me and I make a spell attack, not on them, well, yes, on them, but also on somebody else.
Let me look that up real quick. So it's more difficult when you have an opponent right next to you.
Okay, so yeah, I'd be at disadvantage if I tried to use any kind of Eldritch Blast. Okay. I guess I'll just stare him down.
You still have a...
I don't have any kind of bonus action I can do.
Yeah, I was going to say you still have a bonus action if you had anything, but if you don't...
Because I think my... Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, that's all I got. I guess I'll just end my turn. That sucked. That wasn't as cool as I was hoping it would be.
Alright. So Lady Growlhund is going to saunter because she feels that she's got pretty much everyone right where she wants them. Up to Gart. And she is going to take her rapier and she is going to point it at the underside of your shell and just go, I wonder what turtle soup tastes like.
Oh, that bitch.
She did not say what I just heard.
Oh, she definitely said what you just heard.
Can I
That's all she's going to do, though, because she's pretty confident.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Would Gar be able to withdraw into his shell if somebody's holding his wrists? Because it says as an action, he can withdraw into his shell.
If he can break the grapple, I will allow it to be part of the same action.
Okay. Oh, that bitch. That bitch.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's your turn.
So you now have Lady Growlhund in front of you, basically taunting you on, she's going to make you into turtle soup.
I just continue to laugh. I'm just gonna laugh standing there going, ha, 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 Sue. Oh, this is funny. Oh, I'm so laughing. I love the sword, by the way, too. I'm so glad you're taunting me, because there's no reason to taunt a turtle, because I'm already being honest, and evidently you're not. And I end my turn.
Oh Lord. You could have at least tried to break out of the grapple.
I got people around. You guys are doing fine. I'll be good.
We're doing fine.
Wolfie.
Yes.
I did have a hand up. So.
I'm sorry, I completely missed the hand.
Yeah. Because as far as I can see right now, I should be able to see Tay from where he is at.
Yes.
Right there. Yeah. I am. I actually wanted to do this before her, but if I may, I would like to cast Healing Words on Tay.
Thank you.
Would that put Minnie in the initiative order?
I'm just realizing the music I have going is a little loud over everyone else.
I'll say, yeah, do it. Okay.
And I'll happily throw in you yeah.
Are you joining the initiative?
I'm not joining. I just wanted to cast up.
Okay.
To not let him die.
All right. I'll just double check.
Appreciate it, Minnie.
Thank you for the snacks.
All right, Star.
Yes. No.
He is going to take. Now I have to decide. How mean does he want to be?
I mean, she did just basically fart on him.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
He's going to take a swing at you. Ooh.
Fuck, no.
I still don't understand that. If he's got one arm around her, is he just swinging back towards himself?
Basically. I need to check something real quick.
Technically, DB, that would be a dex saving throw on himself.
Star.
I would think that'd be an attack at disadvantage.
He crit.
Oh Lord.
Fuck. Star's out.
Hi, guys.
You take 21 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Star's out. I can hear that.
She's
Star is not out.
That's why I was zooming in on her. I'm like, how much HP does Star have?
Right. 21.
Are you down?
No.
Oh, she's hurting really bad.
I'm hurting really bad.
If this was a Pokemon battle, you would hear the doo-doo, doo-doo over Star right now.
Right. Star is just barely hanging on right now.
Seeing as he's basically got you right where he wants you, he's just going to end his turn there. Rain, you have now seen Prabhaz blatantly attack.
Mm-hmm. And my rage just says, well, everyone gets an attack of opportunity, including the bitch in the door.
Oh, shit.
I will say do an athletics check to get past.
It's half movement.
Oh, that's right. So
I
you
can
are
get
just
there.
You are shoving people out of the way, except for Garth.
Move out of the way.
Garth
Guys just
like,
moving.
My movement being there.
Technically,
I'm
gonna say technically, and I mean Wolfie can say no, but technically only the guards would get an attack of opportunity because you're still within her attack range.
That's true. Yeah, I realized I'm gonna stop here so she doesn't get one.
So the guard holding Garch is mostly focused on holding him down. The other two are going to make their attacks of opportunity.
This one should. Well, I guess, yeah, because I had to go through the doorway. Okay, yeah.
Gotta get their attacks again because for some reason they put them on different sections of the page. We are both going to
Rolls
slash
both
at
that
you.
one.
So one hit you with a crit.
Oh.
Wolfie, stop
What is
it!
up with the crits? I'm sorry. This is roll 20. Clearly, it doesn't like you guys today.
They just want to kill us all so we can start a new campaign.
Rain, you
Anyways.
take 8 points of slashing damage, and that
That
is
is
rounded down.
That's already halved? Okay.
That's already halved.
Scheisse.
And the other one, you just look at the blade. It's coming from the one that you battered into the wall. And he is not really into it. He's just like, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me!
I mean, if he was intimidated.
Our boss is about to no longer have an employer, though.
Oh shit. Rain's gonna kill
Because I'm
somebody
using
today.
the pissed off fact that she said some things that weren't very received well.
Yeah, she mouths off at somebody. I get fucking stabbed.
And I'm flanking her, so I get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. I hope she's gonna die. I'm sorry.
That
What?
hits.
Oof.
19, 21.
That will do it. How do you
I'm
want to
sorry,
do this?
what?
Just
And
fucking
then I'm going
decapitates her.
to... 'cause I don't believe this is a spell. You can confirm or not if it is or not.
Huh?
Is that a spell? I don't believe it is.
No, that's an ability.
Okay. She has a curse on her now.
She's dead.
Oh, she is
Oh,
dead.
she's dead. Oh, okay. Well, then he
She's
has on
dead,
him.
dead.
All I can
She is
picture,
DED dead.
I have to say, all I can picture is her wide-eyed, and Upermar just spins with his axe, cuts off her head, grabs it in his free hand, and spins back around and just stares at her boss like,
What the fuck do you want?
Well, I did not realize you were saying that she was dead. I
Yeah,
didn't
she
realize
did
that.
She
So,
did that.
actually, no, that is kind of what I do, but not entirely. I cut off her head, and just before it falls off her shoulders, I grab her hair and basically yell, "Who else wants to die today?"
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna act like I was pointing at Upermar whenever I was really trying to cast a spell on the dude in the corner. And I just want to look at the dude in front of me and say, consequences.
That's an intimidation roll for you, by the way, on everyone else that's fighting
Yep.
us.
Well, first off, Betty Growlheim is dead. Very much so.
He's no longer.
You-
As I drop her head on the floor.
You
You
did
should have thrown
over
it.
double her health.
You should have thrown it at her boss's
I'm
face.
sorry, what? He only had 10 HP?
She had 9.
Oh my god,
Okay,
Ray.
well, the head
Okay.
is... I'm just going to use a little thing on the floor here as an example.
And yeah, everyone is now terrified of you. Except for her bras.
Yeah,
Because
of
you
course.
just got rid of his
Her
employer.
head's right at his feet right there.
My paycheck! I'll have to go back
Basically.
on welfare.
And before I end my
Yep.
turn, the only other thing I say is, oh, by the way, hi again, Herbaz, you're next.
He gives you a look. So the rents come back. And is that your turn?
He is, by the way, cursed, though, with the Hexblade curse.
Okay. I will, before I forget.
Curse symbol, curse symbol, curse symbol.
All 4 of these guards, they are going to nope. They are way in over their heads. They are going to let Gart and Tego. They are going
Nope
to
the fuck
book it.
out.
They are fucking scared of fucking
So
life.
anyone who wants to take attacks of opportunity, now is the time.
Come on, Tay, do it.
Technically, he
Yeah.
gets 4 sets of attacks of opportunity. You have to
Yeah.
lose by him.
No,
He only gets one
It's
because he
because
only
it's a
gets
reaction.
one reaction.
question
Ah,
for
yeah.
you.
Answer for you.
I'm going after the dude that was injured.
Injured?
Yeah, the one that you had hurt.
Okay. What's the
The one
question?
that's missing part of his cheek.
Damn, I didn't hit.
You did not hit.
Dude, 17 AC sucks.
They are wearing splint mail.
That is quite
Is
heavy.
that
Yeah.
one guy still? Is that one guy still? Has he been undone yet?
This guy or these guys? Because these
The
guys
one
are
that
not
was
fucking
holding
running
Gar.
away.
The one that
These
was
guys are
holding
running
Gar,
away.
I was pantsing.
They are all
Yeah,
immediately just like, nope, this is way too much for us.
she's asking
don't
if
get
the
paid
We are out.
fucking
no,
enough.
she's asking if the unseen servant was able to pants that dude before he was able to run away.
Oh, no.
Damn it!
Just no.
Trips down the stairs, breaks his neck.
That's what I was really kind of hoping for.
Oh, there we go.
I'll send
They
them.
are all just gonna nope right on out of there and nope right down the stairs.
Send like a whisper message to him as they go running past. Run far away and never return.
You can hear screams as they're just like, nope.
Did 2 people just scream at the same time?
Yes.
Star,
Perfect.
Yes, is it?
you
my
are,
turn?
yes, you are
You
hurting
heard.
real bad.
I'm okay. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. I'm going to need you to do what we have discussed, what we were going to do last week.
Right.
But first, before you do all that, roll to see how much HP you heal.
Right. Give me a second.
That's a little bit more important.
Right. Do I have a Cure Wounds yet? Yes, I do. Okay. Cure Wounds. Level 1. 7. There we go. 7 whole hit points back.
Nicely done.
As you do,
Okay.
What the hell was that?
That was Wolfie popping his mouth.
yes, real quick, I do have a very unnatural mouth shape ring, so when I pop, when I pop, no matter how I do it, I cannot do it quietly. I only have one volume when it comes to pop. So, Star,
Okay.
please describe what now happens.
Hold on just a second. I gotta get it.
Just pulling up something, guys. Strap in, grab some popcorn.
She wrote
Right.
something.
We got some cinematic stuff going on.
Got some cinematic stuff going on. There it is. All right. Well, while Lyra's casting her spell, she reaches out as lessons and instinct learned long ago taught her to the bright spot deep within. She's done this spell so many times before, but this time is different. The single bright spot flares to an incredible brightness, so bright she closes her inner eyes and turns her face against it. It is normal for her eyes to glow when she uses magic, and sometimes that same glow applies to her hair. She does not use it often, but if she casts specific spells, a soft golden glow radiates from her, as is the case this time. Her hands meet together before her as she glows. A golden light shines where they're meeting. Suddenly it flares bright. And Ukramar is probably the only one who's really seeing this, and Rabaz.
And guard.
And Guard. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And she
Garsh
turns
is
her
from
face
last time.
away as the light completely engulfs her. A split second later, the light dissipates to the normal soft glow she emits while using the spell.
Except she seems to be rocked back by the flash, her face still turned away, and she seems to be a little disoriented. As she works to center herself, a pair of large wings unfold from her back. They are incorporeal, feathers made of the same golden light that flashed over a second before, but very real and very there. She doesn't seem to notice just yet.
I will say, Kay and Trishra, you do notice a very bright burst of golden light come from the
I gotta do this.
bedroom.
It's beautiful!
Thank you, I think.
I was remember Lou in EXU? When she put the bow in the thing. It's beautiful!
Beautiful! I know.
So
I know.
that's your action. Do you have anything else that you wish to do?
At this point, she's. I'm just happy I got some hit points back, and I'm gonna try and step away from my guy here.
He's still
yeah.
grappling you.
He's still holding on to me. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So no, short of getting out of anything, I don't have anything else that I want to do other than call the servant in next to me. I want the servant to come right here.
All right. Gart, you feel something brush past you, but you don't see anything there. And you do hear the soft pitter-patter footsteps.
All right.
When she got hit, did I hear her scream or anything?
I don't know. Sorry, did Lyra cry out
Yes,
when she
Lyra
got hit?
cried out.
Okay, then yes, you
Lyra
would have
cried
heard.
out, yes.
I
was
go
gonna say,
I go running. Slide under the turtle.
Into the dead body of
Through the dead body of the
into the dead body that is bleeding all over right now.
And now it's filled with blood.
So we got a minute of the wings, Wolfie.
I'll stand up. I see him holding her, and I throw an Eldritch Blast right at his face.
All right, roll for it.
20.
Nice.
Fairly certain that hits.
10 damage.
Let me just double check just in
Oh.
case, because some of these encounters, it's just like, I'm sorry, just let me.
I
just
am
wanna
so
make
very
sure.
sorry. I'm so very sorry. I didn't realize
Oh, yeah,
Bardic
that hits.
Inspiration was a bonus action, but she's a little disoriented, so she wouldn't have thought of it. Never mind.
Let me just move that over to where I can see it. Move that out of my way. So yeah, you hit him square in the face.
Very nice.
now, I do have a question. Is that enough to where he loses his grip on Lyra?
No.
Are you basically trying to say, does he need to make a concentration check to see if he keeps a hold on Lyra?
Kinda, yeah.
Really quick, Dark, was that all your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Gart.
Actually, can I just say, as I throw the Eldritch Blast in his face, take your hands off of her!
All what?
I think that Gartoka.
Gart, are you asleep?
Gar,
Gart!
it's your turn.
Sorry. Let's see. I'm just going to, after seeing him kill people and all this crazy stuff happening, Guard's just gonna kind of go, well, I don't need to be involved in this. You know, I did what I was supposed to do. I get my stretches and stretch my arms. I go,
I will say though, Gar, you did just see that asshole strike Lyra with a Morning Star and basically almost kill her.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I have to go around both of you, though.
Yeah, but if we're not inhibiting your movement, you can pass through us with no movement limits.
Yeah, you can go right through his ass and kick his.
And even if it was considered difficult terrain, you are a monk. You've got 40 feet of movement. You can make it.
Let's.
I know I can make it.
You could probably just pick your leg up and step over me as well. So.
Like,
yeah,
no problem going there
Okay,
and just.
I was just checking because normally there was movement issues in other campaigns that I've been through.
Oh.
So, no,
Yeah.
I'll move around. So I'm going to get an attack of opportunity if I go around him, right?
Yeah,
No.
to the core opposite of me.
If you leave his threatened space, yes. I will say right there is a wardrobe.
Oh.
So you'd be able to get here, but then you'd have furniture blocking your way.
Oh, all right. I got an idea. I'm going to move there, and I'm actually going to try to chuck the wardrobe into him.
Are you going to try to push the wardrobe down on him?
Yeah, I'm going to push the wardrobe down into him.
Roll
So that's a
athletics.
strength check to move it, and then a dex save for him not to get
No, he
pinned.
said athletic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I will say it takes you a good solid attempt. You wedge your shell in there, and you start pushing against the wall, and it is starting to tip.
And that's all I'm going to do. And wait and see what happens.
Star, you notice that this wardrobe is starting to fly off. Over to Herbaz's turn.
How does Herbaz have a hold of me, by the way? Is it by an arm or just like an arm around the middle?
One arm wrapped around you. Like basically one arm around, I'd say, your torso.
So you're right
Just
here.
to try to keep it. But seeing as you have just sprouted wings, and he has someone that he's been so eager to give some very, very sweet revenge. He is going to, as his free action, drop the grapple. He is going to shove you.
Ow.
I need to double check. Rules
Strength
for
versus
shove.
strength.
That's not. It's not all healed yet, asshole.
Make a strength or acrobatic. Make a athletics or acrobatics check. Sorry.
Ooh.
Just out of curiosity, give me a moment. I didn't think so. I wanted the acrobatics,
Literal
but
sync
neither one
roll.
was doing well. Yeah. Yeah, never mind.
You are pushed towards the wall, and you are now prone.
Ow.
Now that's an
And-
action, right?
I have a question.
He can attack multiple times, so that replaces an attack. What is your question?
My
Cool.
dex modifier?
Yes.
My dex modifier is 2.
Okay. I was just curious because I saw we had both had the 14.
So he is going to turn to you, Ray. And he is going to come in swinging. And miss.
Wow, he's a good bodyguard.
Can we say that he misses and his axe or his Morning Star goes into the head of Growlhund? Just
Oh, that would be
Yes, actually, because it was a critical fail. So I will say it smashes completely the head of Betty Growlhund.
all I hear is just this Morning Star hit the ground, just like shit.
Yeah.
This
That
guy
his
next to me is
turn?
thinking, what the fuck is going on out
That
there?
will be his turn. He is now locked in on you.
I give him the most devilish grin as I go
Yeah.
over here and basically show him how it's done.
Yeah.
You still have
Okay.
inspiration, Ukrama.
Well, we'll
Oh,
see
I
if he needs
do.
it.
He needs it.
Even with it, I wouldn't hit.
You
Oh
might.
no, die 6. Die 6.
There's a chance. That hits.
13.
13.
That
nice.
hits.
Thank God it does.
18 points of damage. Nice.
Just gonna refer to something. Yeah, it's just for critical hits. Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
I don't think I have anything I can do as bonus action. I'm just gonna double check.
Your bonus actions, I do believe, are Rage and Reckless.
action. Yeah.
Oh,
looking
wait,
at, I'm not
he is
seeing
cursed.
anything.
Yeah, he is cursed. You put Hexblade's curse on him.
That's
yeah, but that's
right.
like crit.
You gain bonus
Yeah.
damage rolls against the cursed target.
So he takes another 2 points of damage.
Nice.
20. I don't know how I could code that in. I know exactly how I can
I'll just
code
remember
in.
it. I'll just remember it. Don't worry about it. But is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Miss Lyra, you are on the ground.
I would also like to point out that where she was pushed, her unseen servant was there.
Yeah.
Probably
Poor
bludgeoned
servant.
the poor thing to probably pop the servant.
I'd
Just
say
gonna check
yes.
something.
No more servant.
That's okay. His thing will be all right. However, can I? If I'm gonna re-give him some inspiration, I'm gonna re-inspire my dear wrecking ball over here.
Okay.
Give me like a wrecking ball.
I'd say you came in like a Nucramar more.
Right, he came in like an Ukramar. Actually, I was gonna sing "I See Fire," but hey, that works better.
Fire.
I see fire on top of the head of this other orc. Not you this time.
Isn't it so nice to not be attacked by Ukramar for a change?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wait, I'm not even there, so I'm glad I'm outside this battle.
So
Once
you
I actually
re-inspire.
stayed-
You re-inspire
I
Ukramar.
re-inspire him, and then I get up.
All right, that takes half your movement.
I figured, but I'm not going to go very far. I'm going to stay right there, kind of at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I would just get out of the
Do I still?
room.
At this, I don't feel like I need to just yet. Besides, if he comes near me, I'm going to be doing some. Well,
You can. Is that bonus action start to do that?
yes, it is.
So you can do
Hold
a
an
cantrip.
action.
Yeah, you could hold an action.
I'm not. I'm thinking about holding action. Yeah, I'm gonna hold action. I have
What you holding?
I am drawing my dagger, and I will stab him if he comes near me.
All right.
That end your turn.
Does that end your turn, start?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that does. I
Alright,
keep forgetting to end my turn.
Oh, also, what I'm thinking about before you do your turn. Everyone here in the room notices that my battle axe has gone from the usual just steel look to where there's a massive black aura emanating from it.
I'll kind of put my hand on Lyra, just kind of look at her over because I did hear her scream, seeing how injured she is. I'm being very, very pissed. And I'm just gonna toss a hand out towards him, and I'm gonna do Toll to the Oath. So DC 15 Wisdom save on his part.
He fails.
He fails.
Beautiful.
So that would be, according to my spells,
That would be a D12 of radiant damage. I will toll the dead.
11 damage.
Nice.
My God.
Love it.
Almost a quit. Or, yeah.
We knew what you meant, buddy.
And
I'm posturing here.
Just 2 points shy of something. Just 2 points shy.
And that'll be it. That's my turn.
Top of the round. Gar.
What's up with the wardrobe?
I'd say at this point you have successfully pushed it over.
Okay.
You were pushing it on top of him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to push it on top of him. So not like push it into the corner. He was just trying to literally push the wardrobe on top of it.
He does catch the edge of it as it's bearing down on him and just shoves it off towards the bathtub. So the bathtub is now flipped over. You have bath water all over the floor now, and a smashed wardrobe with clothes just starting to spill out of it.
How much water is in the room?
A couple gallons. Enough for someone to take, well, more than a couple gallons. Enough for someone to actually take a bath.
Oh, okay.
So you got,
Wow.
So, can I, is it possible that I can slide into his legs and knock him on flat on his, like either on his back or off his legs?
Are you trying to like do a sweeping kick to knock his legs out from under him?
No, I just want to ride the water and just run into him and just knock him over.
I would say, sure, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Trying to make him prone.
And also, due to the circumstance, he's going to do this. And he fails.
He's prone?
Is he prone?
Yes. He has now fallen prone. I'm going to see if there is a...
The best part about that means half of his movement's going to be used just standing up.
And just put me where I need to put. Where do I go, though, is the question. Do I end up in a safe spot? Do I end up hitting a wall? Do I
I'm just going to put that for
Like,
prone because I can't find anything that is...
No.
No, half their movement.
My other issue is
got
Wolfie,
back.
where do I go when I do this? Like, do I roll the direction or
Roll a d8 for me.
Oh, Lord.
You end up right here.
okay? And that's all I'm gonna do. And I just kind of still on the ground for the moment. I will get up next turn.
It's because
The
our
amount of
I'm just
ones that
lost.
see from car is just ridiculous.
it's because our turtle is number one.
Yeah, he's the first turtle.
Hey, you know,
I'm just
I
going
come up
to
with
check
random shit.
one thing real quick. You guys keep talking.
I really
See,
love
at least-
I-
Blah, blah,
At
blah,
least
blah.
you gotta admit, Ukamar, I've tried to be good. I've been peacekeeping this up, and I'm not swinging my weapons, and yet you guys are doing all the hard work, and I'm just trying to make it easier for you. Hashtag, you're welcome.
Can I
To be
also...
fair, I mean, you're playing exactly how you should be.
Yeah.
It's also very funny the fact that Trishra has just been standing in one spot this entire fight.
I've been trying to keep this guy not moving.
It doesn't matter now.
Did you like stuff a
So-
cloth or something in his mouth to keep him from talking?
No,
Yep.
I put in a resin.
But
So I put some food in his mouth.
yes, right? Oh, they
How
are
was
on
supposed
their
to-
way.
I was
Okay,
also
I didn't
asking
know how
an
close they
ETA,
were.
Wolfie, on that, but you didn't.
You
say
don't
that at
know.
all.
We're probably
Exactly.
fucked if the guards from inside the house find the city guards and tell them what happened. I'm just saying.
So I was just double checking one thing with Brown. He is going to stand up. And
this guy, right?
seeing that, yep.
Okay.
Let's see. Where is... I'm just going to do this. All right, he's going to take a swing at Ukumar.
Ugrama.
He's going to take 2 swings at Ukumar. Miss on the first one. Crit on the second.
Oh Lord.
He got a nat 1 and then a nat 20. Opposite ends of the spectrum. So that is...
Did he drop his weapon on the nat 1? Because it's his second one in a row.
I will say no.
Damn. I tried to help you out. Right?
So
You could say
Ray,
that doesn't crit then, since he had to fumble.
Yeah.
Rain, you take 6 points of piercing damage, and that's already halved.
I've got updated there. I got updated on this one. I mean, I'm still plenty healthy. Rage.
And that's all he's going to do. He is now locked in, fight to the death. For better or worse.
Is he still prone?
Take him out of them.
No, he
he's
stood up.
and he just has the wrench on him still.
Yeah.
That's a red wrench at that.
Time for more cutting.
Oh my
That
god!
hits.
Time for more damage.
You just hear
Time
Tay.
for 22.
You just hear Tay get his ass.
Kill him.
He is starting to look rough.
Starting to look rough. Damn.
This
He's
guy is
quite a
fucking
beefy
beast.
boy as a bodyguard.
Okay, and there's one thing I will look at.
He's probably a motherfucking barbarian, level fucking 60.
He hasn't been
good.
raging. He's more than likely a fighter or paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, was that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Start.
Oh,
Oh, you did have something?
I do grunt very menacingly. He's mine.
I have a thing to say about that. Does he have is he facing rain right now?
Yes.
Okay. I am literally going to dash up, stab him in the side with my dagger, and then dash back. So boom, stab, and then back.
All right. Roll for the stab.
And it's going to be plus
You have proficiency with holding daggers.
I
Or with
do.
using daggers, and that's a +7 to hit. Or no, +4
I
to
understand.
hit. Sorry. Okay.
Right, it's a +4. However, I am going to also let you know that I also have, where's Radiant Soul? Extra radiant damage. I believe it's +3.
I do believe it is equal to your level, yes.
Isn't that just if you hit him, though?
Well, let's get him to hit.
16.
That hits.
All right, so this +3,
Fine.
8.
All right.
And I
8
move
points
back.
of piercing damage. And he is not going to take an attack of opportunity because he's focus solely on Ukamar now.
He wants to kill Okrama.
Oh, he's lying too. Issy, though, is very much up for debate. I'm sorry, Star, was that at the end of your turn?
Yes, that was the end of my turn. I moved back. That's done.
Okay. Sure.
I'm not aiming to kill him. So really don't want to piss off Upermar, but I will do Toll the Dead on him.
You can always, for Toll the Dead, choose to fumble it for 1. It's usually how people want to play it.
So
That's the first time I'm hearing it.
DC 15 Wisdom.
He makes exactly 15.
Bitch.
Bitch.
You still have movement and bonus.
I sit on the bed.
You do notice at the foot of that bed there is a trunk.
Okay.
A what?
A trunk. So there's a
Trunk.
small... Yes. Let me grab something real quick. We are going to go to Gart's turn as I am doing this.
Okay, is he still fighting strong?
You know, he's misbehaving, Gart. You could always give him a spanking.
I'm going to be honest, I'm glad you put in a different one. I know there's a different shade, because I'm pretty sure my pick probably wasn't brown.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
In answer to your question, he is bleeding pretty hard. He's looking really rough.
I would just want to, after, I'm not going to really get up. I'm just going to turn around, and I just want to put my turtle arms, I just want to rest them right on top of his shoulders and keep his arms down. I just kind of look at him and go, and I kind of want to look at him and go, hi there. You still want to talk about working out, or are you not feeling so good?
So
that's all I want to do.
So are you trying to grapple him?
That's what I was about to ask. Are you going to try to grapple him, or are you just trying to humiliate him?
I actually want to try to be sarcastically funny and humiliate him just a little bit.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over people dying of laughter.
I was saying I don't want to grapple him. I just want to humiliate him just a little bit.
All right. He gives a quick glance back at you, and he is glaring daggers at you. Like,
fuck you.
Once he kills, in his mind, he's going, once I kill this runt, you're next.
I just keep smiling and go. I just smile and just keep looking at him, and I'll end my turn that way.
Oh my god.
All right, he is going to. Prabhaz is going to take another 2 swings.
This is the greatest show.
Hmm.
The first one hits. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Rehalved again.
Mm-hmm. The second one, you see the blow coming, and you're just like, nope. That away with your axe. That's his turn.
Funny how you call me a runt when you're the one that's dying.
Oh shit. Brain is meaning this shit.
I mean, it hits, but good god.
Yeah.
My rolls are not with me tonight.
14.
18.
20, 18.
18.
Got the 4, sorry.
Okay.
Wait, he's still not dead?
Nope, not yet.
Jesus.
You gotta remember, he was just starting to look rough.
Like I said, he's got a lot. He had a lot of HP. He was a beefy boy. Is that your turn, Ranger?
Yeah.
Miss Star?
I'm going to use a cutting words on him. That's my last thing. That's my last inspiration. So basically, just to let you know.
So that is a reaction.
Is it a reaction?
It
How's it a
is.
reaction?
Because
Damn
it's
it.
when they make an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll.
Ugh.
You have to
Damn it.
basically say before they do the damage, though. Which is why the rolls should probably be done so that they know they're coming. Or I guess you're just saying he goes to attack, so.
It says you can use the feature after the creature makes the roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack roll or ability check succeeds or fails. Or before they do its damage. So it's literally, if he says he attacks, you can say, I'm going to use cutting words on
Okay. So I should have timed this earlier. Basically, I should have timed this earlier.
Yeah.
Like when he was... Okay. So I'm not going to worry about it. I didn't know I could actually use this to break in on somebody else's turn.
Think of it like silvery barbs.
Think of it as you are mocking someone, like you're basically being an internet troll. Like you can't really do that.
Yeah, Gar, that's right. That's you.
Well, basically, I didn't know that during his turn, I could do this. So that's what I was like, oh, okay. So then I would have done this earlier in his turn, but I was being polite and waiting because I didn't think I needed to. Let's see. I'm going to move my way over to Tay.
Make my way.
And I'm making my way. And I'm going to healing hands on him. So you'll get at least a couple of hit points back.
I appreciate that.
You're quite welcome. You get 3 back.
Man, you almost fully healed me. You know that Gar's also looking kind of rough, right?
Was he really? Honestly, he's on the other side of Duder, so
he took a hit.
He took some damage, but he's above half.
He's
if anything, Rain's the one that's looking a little worse for wear between the two of them.
Yeah, it's Ugrama. He's fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, I technically have.
I'm sorry.
Quite a bit more
really quick. Sorry, was that your turn?
Yes, that was my turn.
All right, Dark, over to you.
Thank Lyra for the healing, and then I just check a fucking Eldritch Blast with this motherfucker.
Don't kill him.
That's a miss.
That does barely miss.
Just trying to distract him. That's all it is. That's my turn.
It's a reaction. There it is. Okay.
Right. Top of the round. Go.
As I sit on him and I know he's still swinging, I'm like, have you met my doll yet? And I kind of put the creepy doll over his face. I go, have you ever seen this creepy doll? And I just start taunting him with the creepy doll. I go, have you ever met this little thing? This thing has been my best friend ever since. Maybe they'll tell you a story of how you're going to sleep tonight because you didn't want to show me how to work out. And it's kind of your own fault. And I just keep taunting him on the ground. Like, here, you want to see it?
So you're trying to distract him, basically? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
double
is
attach
amazing.
doesn't really do anything, but yeah.
Well, it would depend. Wolfie could have Gar roll a performance check, and depending on how good it is, maybe Herbaz has disadvantage on his next attack or something. It depends how successful the distraction is.
I suppose that's fair.
We'll say right now, he's not so much distracted as he is pissed at being up. and basically being toyed with and taunted.
He just got told he had a small wiener.
But is that your turn, Garth?
Yeah, until he wants to start trying to punch me and start taking some swings
All right.
at me.
He is going to make 2 attacks. He's going to make one at Garth and one at Ray.
I'm going to cutting words in there at the one towards Gart.
All right.
So
this is the one
pile
towards
of shit.
Garth. So you need to roll your Bardic Inspiration, I do believe.
A D6.
Yes, I do. It's a D6. Give me a moment. I'll roll that. But basically, before we do that, I'd call you a pile of shit. You lack both the depth and the warmth. God damn it, Rain. You jumped in on me twice now.
That's a -5 on that attack roll.
All right. With that, both attacks miss. So yeah, that's his turn.
Come on, Okumar, kill him.
Slap you, Guard. Stop bowing, you turd.
Come on, kill this guy already, Okumar.
All right.
Everybody say it with me. Ooh, grandma. Ooh, grandma.
Ooh,
Ooh, grandma. Ooh, grandma.
All I hear in this other room is just a silent noise of "Oh, grandma."
That will be another 22.
All right. You watch as he looks super dazed for a moment, just grits his teeth, and he is holding on by a very thin thread now.
Oh, grandma may kill him next time.
That's my turn.
Sorry.
I wish I had extra attack.
So
I will say, he did use his relentless endurance.
So he's got like 1 HP.
He's got 1 HP.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll.
So he is literally like a puff of air away from death.
Maybe I'll give him that puff of air. Give him a moment.
Now Ukumar said he heals.
The fucker stabbed me.
Yes, but do you really want to piss off Ukumar right now?
You do have a point. All right.
Insult him. He seems to really hate it.
All right. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm going to prestidigitation his pants on fire. Ignore that, asshole.
His pants start catching fire.
That will end my turn. I just was saying that will end my turn. Sorry.
That's good.
DB.
Dark.
I'm gonna look over him and see his pants on fire, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't realize we were roasting tiny wieners," and I'm gonna end my turn.
You end your turn.
Don't make me laugh. That hurts.
Dark.
After seeing the fire,
he's literally being roasted.
And seeing Ukumar doing his thing, and I kind of look at him. He's just looks a little thing, and I kind of whisper to his ear for a moment as I'm getting up, and I go, "All right, I'll give you 50% off our first workout if you ever want to do it. But I told you so." And I'm just gonna go sit in this chair and just tell him, and I'm just gonna be like, "I told you so," and I'm just gonna sit there and hold my walking stick and wait. End my turn.
All right.
Oh my god.
He is going to immediately stop, drop, and roll. And successfully puts out the fire in the gigantic puddle.
Oh, look, he pissed himself.
He pissed himself.
And he is going to
Amazing.
take his.
Tonight?
He's going to take 2 swings at Rain
Did he
from the
stand?
ground.
Ooh, disadvantage.
And neither hit.
Oh, here we go.
He's still prone.
Yep.
Oh, yes,
He's
he is still prone.
fucking prone.
Oh, I don't
You
even need
can
to
kill
reckless
him.
then.
I mean, technically, all you really have to do is just shift 1 square to the right anyway.
That hits.
Unarm him. Unarm him.
I was gonna say I'll add that in because I thought it was 13. But yeah, so he's dead. You see me just drop my axe right down his neck. His head just slowly rolls over towards Gart.
I'm gonna clap.
And then I spit.
And it's
You do watch as the same black aura around the axe envelops the body of Rabaz before the remains, except for one part of Rain's choosing, crumbles to dust.
Don't pick the wiener.
Oh, the timing of all of us laughing. I'm gonna bookmark that on stream. I'm sorry.
So, Rain, once you can actually breathe normally,
Don't pick this.
I'll take it too.
Pick his middle finger. It's bigger.
I'm sorry, you said you'll take a tooth? All right. A single tooth clatters to the ground, and you pick it up.
Oh my fucking god, my eye. Oh.
With that, all the immediate threats have been dealt with.
Check
Except the
chest.
fucking guy I'm with.
Checking the chest.
He is tied up. What kind of threat does he pose?
He has 1 HP.
You're just immediately going to check the chest?
Yes.
I go and talk to Ukuma. Are you all
Uh,
right?
Oh my god.
Shoot!
all
Tay! Well.
Traps,
You're-
spells,
By the way-
anything like that.
It does not appear to be trapped.
There's
You
about
said
30
that about the
seconds and I will
motherfucking
listen.
book.
It also does not appear to have any sort of magical auras around it.
Do I actually have that
That's-
spell? I don't.
As far as you can tell, it is a normal wooden chest.
Is it locked?
Yes.
I'm gonna unlock it. Or try to, anyway. 16.
You start working at that lock, and the lid swings open.
And out pops... No, I'm sorry.
You look inside, and the trunk appears to contain some folded clothes and some shoes.
Okay. I'm going to dig through
That's
it and
your
make sure that's
response.
all that's in there.
I saw it.
All right. Are you looking, or are you heavily investigating?
I'm investigating. I'm like pulling the clothes and the shoes out, looking to see what's in there.
All right. I'd say roll another investigation.
14.
And real quick, I am gonna do this.
So
Yeah.
with that, you do notice that the inside of the trunk seems to be very shallow compared to the outside of the trunk. As you keep poking around, you eventually find 2 latches. You pull it back, and you find several rolled up scrolls You also find 2 holy symbols and 2 sets of robes. 2 holy symbols, 2 sets of robes. Each one are red and gold.
But do I recognize the symbol?
You do. You recognize these symbols to be the symbol of Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Great.
Okay, out of character, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Lord
I
of
do.
Hell.
Ah,
He
okay.
is basically the Satan
the-
of
Yeah.
the D&D world.
Okay.
You know the guy that stepped out of the tree
Yeah,
at the
I
end
will-
of D&D?
I will-
Same guy.
I will look at Ukramar and I will say, get into the room with the Lord of the Manor. And I'm going to go and I'm going to check Lady Growlhun's body.
I just kind of
Wait.
stomp on her spine, walk over her. And I go over to the door. Oh! Hey, no, is he still alive?
Yeah.
Just put him out of his goddamn misery
No.
as I
we need
take a
to
battle
get his
axe to
fuck.
this door.
Lyra, were you helping me with the investigation of her body?
Now you're standing on
You
it.
are currently standing on it.
Yeah, she's currently standing on it.
If you ask me to, I will help you.
Just help me see if she has the stone. And I'll,
The stone.
yes, I'll cast guidance on myself and advantage with Lyra helping me.
All right.
Yes.
Roll your investigation. No, you do not, Rain. You are starting to chip away at the door, though.
Dirty 20.
You find on her a set of keys with about there's about 6 keys on this keyring.
Okay.
One is significantly smaller than the rest.
Does it look like it would fit into the book?
The smaller one does look like it would fit into the book.
Okay. Does she have anything else on her? Other than like her rapier?
Just the rapier, the breastplate that she is wearing, and the clothes on her body.
Does any of it look magical?
On that investigation check, no. They all seem to be mundane.
Okay.
It's been long enough right now. The wings will have kind of flared a little bit and then faded away.
By the way, door's busted.
I'll look up at Lyra after she finishes helping me and just say, I always knew you were an angel.
What are you talking about? Still looking.
You had wings. You certainly didn't drink no Red Bull that I saw.
Wings.
Yes, wings.
So, Rain, you Johnny yourself in there.
What the fuck is that?
Allow me to tell you what that is. You notice that the reason why you couldn't really get in is there had been furniture blocking the door. Emphasis on had.
Huh. Great.
You see in there, you are in a wood paneled bedchamber. There is a bird cage sitting on a table and a very intricate looking circle inscribed on the floor. The birdcage currently contains 2 flying snakes with 2 more.
If possible, though, I would request that Rain or anybody, if you could basically take whatever footage you have once we're done and just kind of send it to me so that I can
Mine is all on my stream.
Well, I'll put it this way, DB. You're still able to record at least, yes?
Yes, I'm went ahead and went back live. I have missed essentially from the time I left to getting back whatever it was.
He missed at least a couple minutes.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as we noticed you were gone, we just took a quick bio break.
Yeah.
Right.
So whenever you left, we just caught it.
Yeah. So continuing on with everything that's going on as Rain Johnny'd his way in.
Did he immediately run away into the corner?
When he heard you bang against the door, yes. You see Orond Growlhunge cowering behind the bed, hands shaking like crazy, as he is cautiously peeking over and he sees you, Kool-Aid Man, through the door, knocking furniture all around. And you hear metal hit the floor as he throws the rapier off to the side. If he had a little white flag, he'd be waving it like crazy. So you have
the creatures. Do they appear hostile though at all?
They appear to be more lazily. The two that are out of the cage, specifically this one and this one, are lazily flying around. The two that are in the cage are in a cage.
I move out of the way and say, "Room's open, Tay. Do what you want."
I'm covered in blood of his wife, right?
Pretty much.
I can prestidigitation that off you if you'd like.
Technically, that's me that's covered in his wife's blood.
Yeah, but I went sliding underneath our turtle and into her body.
Yeah, I guess fair.
And he searched the body.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you to do it, but if you want to do it, I will not stop you.
Prestidigitation, Che.
All the muck and grime just comes flying off of him.
And then I'll prestidigitation me, because that asshole did stab me.
I'll step in, and I'll just.
You see everything that Rain saw. The two snakes flying around the room, two flying snakes in a cage. Just a simple bedroom.
Do I get the sense that perhaps these snakes are part of some kind of devil worship?
Roll insight. Oh, I will also say you see a very intricate circle on the ground.
Does it look like some kind of devil summoning circle?
For that, roll Arcana.
Arcana or
I'll
religion?
roll 2. I would need to do a religion check, because I know some Arcana.
This is an Arcana check. Not religion.
Wow.
And
natural 20.
All right. So, addressing the insight first, you don't get the feeling that they're used for worship. You get the feeling that they're there for another purpose.
Like sacrifice
You get the feeling that they're more there either for aesthetic purposes or looking a little bit closer, you notice that each one has almost like a small harness around them.
Oh my god, they're fucking corgis.
Nope. You get the sense that these are possibly akin to carrier pigeons.
Oh, okay. Impressive.
On those Arcana checks, you are standing on top of a teleportation circle.
Oh.
You have no idea where it goes. You do see Orange cowering completely behind the bed.
Okay.
Where does this go?
I give Ukramar a little bit of a nudge after Lyra asks the question and he says nothing.
I'm just gonna calmly, well, as calm as an angry, pissed off half-orc can say it. You might want to answer her.
I would say roll intimidation. I'd say Rain roll intimidation, actually. Because Star's trying to be more persuasive.
Quick question. Can he do it
Quick
with
answer.
advantage? Can he do it with advantage considering his axe is covered in blood and he is fucking
Oh,
covered
considering the circumstances, definitely with advantage. The man has heard everything going on out there. He has thrown away his only means of defense. Like, again, if he had a little white flag, he would be waving that.
Do
crazy.
Do I know if he married into the family? Or if he was the head of the family and the Lady Growlhunt married him?
Lady Growlhunt married into the family.
I have a really important question for you, Wolfie. Did he wear his brown pants today?
No, but they are now brown.
You knew exactly where I was going.
On that note, I reach over and kind of put a hand up to Ukramar. No, wait. We might not need to frighten him too much. And I'll make my way around.
You immediately smell the fact that he has pooped his pants.
Right now, I don't have the patience for this prestidigitation.
Pants are now magically cleaned. I don't know where it goes. Honest, I don't.
Well, you're trying to activate it.
I don't know how.
Who drew this?
A man. I'm not sure. He motions to the door. But Ursel, he was trying to get in earlier. It's his boss.
Wait, what?
He was in here with you.
This had been where he was staying.
So, you let a boss of the Gentarum just stay in your home?
You endangered your children. You endangered your family.
You watch him kind of look down, and you can see that this man is barely trying to hold it together.
So he didn't expect any of this to happen. It kind of went belly up.
What was the deal? You struck a deal. What was the deal?
He kind of looks down and he says, the deal was if we gave them money, they would leave the family alone.
It's all well and good until you start running out of money.
What happened? Why did they suddenly start destroying things in your house, killing your servants?
My wife has a bit of a temper, and she was starting to get frustrated with them. She was having a bit of a fit, to put it lightly, that the Zents were taking a long time to get the thing that they needed.
What thing did
So-
they need?
It's called the Stone of Golor.
Which,
Some
which
kind
we
of-
did know.
It's
We did
some
know.
kind of ancient creature or something that was turned into a stone.
I
And
look
apparently
over
knows location of a hidden vault somewhere in Waterdeep that contains 500,000 dragons.
I turn around and I look at Tay for a moment, like kind of look over at Tay and kind of raise an eyebrow.
As for why they attacked, my wife sent her mechanical servant with a necklace to go help speed things along.
Oh my
It
God.
got careless and happened to catch some of them in the fireball in the process.
Well, no
Well-
wonder your wife tried to kill us. We were witnesses for it.
They've been avenged. All right then.
Does he have any kind of reaction whenever he hears that they've been avenged?
You killed all the Zents?
Oh, we had
One-
to kill more than just the Jintarum. Your wife
One.
tried to kill us.
George.
You watch as he just kind of looks a little crestfallen and comes to terms with the fact that he is now a widower.
She was protecting your children?
Yes,
Go
we
ahead,
have
your
two.
name first.
We have two of them here.
They are still unharmed.
Well, that is good news, at least.
Are there any more Jintarum staying within the buildings on your grounds?
There shouldn't be.
What about the room off of your kitchen? Also, I want to like insight him just to make
Let
sure he's
me-
not lying.
He looks at
Basically,
you
there's a
and
door here.
yeah, he looks at you and says, "There's no room by the kitchen. It just leads to more of the land." And you can roll insight.
Do I have advantage because he's literally scared shitless?
Sure.
21.
You see a terrified man who knows that lying is literally just going to end badly for him, so he is being as honest as he physically can.
So sorry.
I'm just gonna keep my eyes locked on him, and I'm gonna make a little noise in the back of my throat to kind of catch his attention, and I'm gonna pull out the keys and the book and see what his reaction is.
Those are the keys to every room in the place.
Is he not paying attention to the book at all? Like,
Are you holding the book?
yeah, I said I pulled out the keys and the book.
Okay, I didn't hear the book. And he's gonna look at the book and he's just like, that is a very interesting part of the family history.
Yes, I see why you wouldn't want your demons to come out of the closet.
So you were serious? You make deals with demons.
Does the Lord Growlhund, is he one of those ones of the family who potentially has, like, he's part tiefling or anything like that?
And would I sense that?
Let me double check his sheet real quick. No, he does not appear to be tainted in any way.
All right.
He appears to be a normal human.
I just asked him, is there a particular reason why it appears your wife was worshipping the Lord of Hell?
Where did you find that?
I just kind of hold my hand up to Lyra just to hear what his response is.
We may still offer some prayers, but there's nothing wrong with a little bit of religious service.
I raise an eyebrow, like, really? There's nothing wrong with a little bit of religious service to the Lord of fucking Hell?
He gives you a look and says, "You worship the Lord of the Dead, do you not?"
How does he even remotely relate other than damning bad souls to hell?
Well, death takes people away far, far faster than what they should be.
Easy, Tay. City Guard will be here soon.
I imagine that they will.
Perhaps you should go and check on your children before the guard get here.
I'll need their key then.
I'll take the little key off the keychain and I'll toss him the other keys.
He fumbles pretty hard trying to catch him. His hands are shaking that bad. Before
I'll look at Ukramar and I'll say, why don't you escort him to his children?
I will go with him. And
wow.
Right.
I'll step out.
And I tell the guy, courage, friend. You're not to be harmed this day.
I will sit down on the steps and I will just kind of cross my legs and close my eyes and just kind of sit there and meditate a little bit while waiting for guards to show up.
All right, I'm going to help escort him to the kids.
And Gar's got his hand raised.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
So I'm just going to move y'all over. Gart.
I say hi to Minnie. I see Minnie and I go, hey, buddy. How's it going?
Well, except this guy's been yelling for the last couple of minutes.
I just sit down next to Minnie. I'm like, Minnie. I was like, Trissera, breathe in. Just breathe for a minute. I pull out some rations, sit them next to me, and I sit there and I look at him and I say, sir, want some? You want something to eat? Something to drink? Can I help in any way?
Minnie, do you still have something in his mouth?
Well, it depends on if he chewed it or not, because I put in a Russian.
Well, Trissera, let's give him a
You put in a ration? I'd say at this point he's probably chewed through it.
Yeah.
So he gives you both a look and he's just like, what do you two want?
I look at Tristram and I'm like, I give him a greetings. I'm here to get to know you. I don't know who you are, and nobody knows who I am. I'm a friendly turtle. I'm your friendly turtle. You probably haven't even seen one of me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
Oh, I've seen you before.
Oh, well, they're good. We can skip all the fun. I just set my little doll here and put her next to me, and I'm like, so, how's your day going? Is it exciting or what's wrong? What's bothering you? Let's talk about our feelings here.
Does it look like I'm having a good day? I have literally been beaten within an inch of my life and brought back just to be tied up.
Okay, I understand the other kids and them are a little rough on the edges. Okay, I understand. I am here to talk peace with you, and I give him some water. I'm like, here, let's talk this out. I will look
He
out
is
for
currently
you.
tied up, so he has no way of drinking the
I know.
water.
I'm going to give him some water gently. Like I'm like, here, have some water. I'm going to pour it gently. I don't want you to choke. And I'm like, look,
He is just going to let it run over because he has no reason to trust you right now.
all right, you don't want to trust me? Here's what I'll do. I take my weapons. I hand them to Tristram. I say, hold these for a minute. I'm like, look, and I'm sitting next to him. I'm like, look, those people are the ones that want to try to do whatever they want to. I just want to know what's going on, and I want to try to help you, help me, help everybody else. Let's not try to cause any problems. And I put my hand over his body and wrap it around him. Like, look, we can be pals. You have to trust me. What can I do to help you out?
He gives you This is, you do already have his name. It is Erstal. I do believe you got it 2 sessions ago.
Yep. Still, yes. No, we also did get this guy name.
That the U or the I?
With the U.
Okay. I thought you were saying Erstal, so I thought it was a U.
It is with a U.
Okay.
So Urstul? We're asking
Yes.
spelling. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Rain. You did not get the name of his boss.
I thought okay, so Oren didn't just say the name of his boss.
Orin doesn't know the name of the boss.
Yeah.
I'm going to whisper to Ukramar and Lyra after he's done checking his kids, see if he can get a description of the boss. Also,
Cutting back to
Go ahead.
Guard. Ursul's going to look at you and be like, and why should I be telling you anything? Your group has literally locked me up. I've been burned almost alive. I have been, again, beaten within an inch of my life. Forgive me if I'm not the most forthcoming.
And I don't blame you. Not one bit. I don't blame you for a second what's going on here. They are a rough group. I told you. I almost got stabbed for having soup, okay? I was going to be turtle soup at this point. Like, you can't have that. I taste like crap. Like, look, we can get out of this in one piece together. And I look at Tristram and I go, look, Tristram over there, trust me, he looks harmful, but I bet he's probably softer than I am.
She
Yeah,
Trishra is a female elf.
She might look softer than I do, and I'm a wuss, okay? But the point is, I will not let anything else happen to you at this point. If you can help me out by giving me something that I can work with and help you out. I will not let anybody else touch you. They'll have to kill me first.
And I'll just say one thing right after Gar said us. By the way, we did also tell the gods, the city gods, and they are on the way so far we know. We don't know when they're here, but they're coming for you.
Yeah, so we
Well,
can try
then
to...
I am as good as dead either way. So I will just... Oh, I will be dead.
Why,
Not
do
by
they
the
not like you?
gods. Not by the gods.
So there's somebody else. It's not even the guards. What about the guards that were in the other room? Because they're not there no more. So what guards is it? It is not the city guards, and it's not the guards that are just in this other room. So what guards is it?
He gives you a look and he's like, you poor naive little turtle.
It is old man to you. And
Little turtle.
and I just look and I go, I'll sit right on top of you. We'll have a really struggling conversation. I'm being very peaceful here.
Don't sit on him. He has no form of way of getting up again.
I know.
And I don't want to call
I know Trista. I know. And I look and I'm just like, look, I'm giving you food, I'm giving you rations, I'm trying to keep you at least somewhat safe at the moment, because there's some people that walk by that will instantly kill you at this point.
Yes, I'm well aware of that, and they will.
And I'm trying not to kill you. And I look at him, I'm like, you know what? Here's what I'll do. You know what I'll really do for you? If you want me to make you feel better, I just start rolling around. I find some things, and I'm like, I get up and I start rolling around and stuff. And I go, look, you see all this blood everywhere? They're going to come kill us all anyway. So either I tell you the truth about me, which I already am, because I'm a turtle from a long ways away, trying to learn about other cool people and what's going on in this city, or I could just have Trista up myself and those other kids that want to kill you and the guards, and we can just leave you here. Like, I'm just being honest at this point. I'm just laying it front in front of him, and I'm going, look, you can have this creepy little doll as your last best friend that you're going to have forever and die there, or you can have an honest, 100% pure-hearted turtle that's on his last life of health here and his last leg of adventuring, and we can make some impact happen.
I'd say for you, Dark, make a perception check.
I'm talking in a normal sound of voice, so...
Yeah, I'd say that you're hearing it. Ursula looks at you, Gart, and is just like, you don't get it, do you? Either way, I am dead. The less you know, the better off you are, because you are going to be in way over your head.
Oh, we will
My body-
see that.
I think my body weighs more than my head anyway. What is he talking about? I'm
I don't
chubby and
know.
fat. Like, he doesn't understand. And I just laugh at him. I'm like, are you sure? Last chance, because I'm a peacekeeper of my word, and I've seen more than probably you will ever see in your lifetime.
You gravely misunderestimate me then.
Same here. I know. I tried. I gave you an effort. I gave you a ration. I gave you some water. But you know what? That's what happens when you realize you're going to be longer short-lived than I do, because I at least know where I'm going. I'm going to a very peaceful place. You're just going to end up dying there all alone. At least you could have a friend like me, but you don't want a friend like me, so here. I take this creepy little doll. I take the creepy little doll, and I put it right next to her, and I go, here's your new best friend. I just hope you don't die with it, because otherwise, I tried to help you. And I look, I go, hey, how's it going?
He is very repulsed by the creepy doll that you have placed next to him.
I'd just look at Gar and I'd be like, I wanted that doll.
I'm sorry. You know, this nice gentleman doesn't want to appreciate my friendliness, and so I just decided I need a creepy doll. But if you still want to take the creepy doll, then go ahead and take it, because that guy doesn't like to be a friend to anybody. So you know what? I tried to be nice, and I just kind of go by you, and I'm just like, Trissera, he doesn't want to be a friend, so you know what? I'm cool with that. I'll just wait out here if you guys need me.
Here, you want your weapons back, by the way?
Oh, yeah, just here, I'll
My
just
hands
attach
are
them
back.
real quick. And the doll is still sitting next to him, and I'm like, Dave, I don't know what to tell you, but, you know, some people just don't want to be friends. So it's fine. I'll just walk around. I just don't want to see what happens next to him.
I'd like to move in just a little bit close to him, just kind of crouch down, look in his eyes, and say, so, Mr. Fluxy, were you able to get the stone to your boss?
No, I was not. If I had been, I wouldn't be here now, would I?
It depends. If you outlived your usefulness after getting the stone, he may have just killed you then and there.
I doubt it. He probably would have wanted me to stay around to make sure that people like you don't interfere.
People like me.
And sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Oh no, see, you brought me into this the moment you stole the scroll of my parents from the city of the dead. You brought this upon yourself. Does he react in any way, shape, or form whenever I say that?
I'd say yes. And he just goes, they only asked me for all the nobles, so we just set it up, made it happen. They should be over in the other room, though, unless they've been taken elsewhere.
Oh, so you brought the scrolls here.
This does happen to be a very convenient meeting point, yes.
What exact are you in saying, by the way, Minnie? Just real quick.
But what he just said about the scrolls.
That all they wanted was the scrolls.
Yeah.
So in regards to the actual scrolls, they wanted all the nobles, so he is telling the truth on that.
Okay.
He is lying about the scrolls being the only thing that they wanted, clearly because they needed the Stone of Gold. So there's at least one other thing that they needed. And I will remind Dark that there was scrolls in the secret compartment.
Oh, there were. I'll shoot a whisper to Lyra at that and say, get the scrolls. And I'll also whisper to Ukramar, get the scrolls, put them in some kind of bag, if you would please.
Oh yeah, out of character, Ukramar, you still have a bag
Reminder,
of holding.
bag of holding.
Yeah, you do have the bag of holding.
Is that in that chest?
Yes,
Yes.
and I've left it open.
And you're just going to shove random scrolls in there?
And I'm going to ask really quickly, while he's doing that, has the Lord already gone into the room with the kids?
Ask him. I would ask him really quickly back. Are you with the thief?
That's in back. I am.
Ask him where the stone is.
I'd send back that he doesn't have it.
And we also did ask him
Does
about
he know where it is?
So, if you didn't have the stone, Lady Growlhund didn't have the stone, then who
He
has
kind of spits at the ground at the mention of Lady Growlhund. She took it, but I have no idea what she did with it. I can only assume she gave it to her little mechanical fiend.
I send to Lyra and Ukramar, check and see if the kids have the stone.
I will.
Actually, I'll send to Lyra, check and see if the kids have the stone, and then I'll send to Ukramar. Once you're done with the scrolls, go check the other building and look for a mechanical figure.
I immediately replied to you.
Nimble Rates.
Nimble Rates.
Okay. I immediately replied to you, Tay. I'm not leaving her alone with guy that pooped his pants over here. She is not in a good state.
I'll look at Trishra and I'll say, would you mind just going and keeping Lyra a little bit of company? That asshole hit her pretty badly earlier.
Yeah. Also, if anything else, just whisper to me, and I start walking in there.
It's a little bit better, by the way. I did cast a Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, I notice Trissra in here now, and I head out to go looking for Dipshit's thing. By the way, did we ever say what was on this side?
No,
you guys never investigated.
Okay.
Hold on. Rain, before you head out, Trishra's gonna do something.
I'm just quickly looking over Ukramar and seeing how bad is Ukramar damage.
He's just gonna give you a look of, don't worry about me, worry about her.
You see quite a few cuts, quite a few scrapes, quite a few bruises.
If Ukramar will, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
I'll be fine. I've got plenty of healing should I need it.
To be fair, we also have our hit dice, so if we wanted to, we could all roll our hit dice right now to heal up.
That's a short rest.
It is a short rest, yeah.
But you do also have the city guard coming, so do you have time for a short rest is the question.
We don't have time.
No, anyways,
I want to check this door real quick then.
Oh, god damn it.
Just roll 1d8 plus your spellcaster modifier.
That's what I just did, but it wouldn't let me.
Check and see if it's if you did you click on Cure Wounds or did you click on the spellcaster modifier?
I click on Cure Wounds in my spell.
All right, so pull down your character sheet.
Never mind.
Bet you've got a little screen there. Yeah, see. Level 2.
Oh wait, fuck. Sorry. I messed that up.
So we'll just take the first roll there, Minnie.
Okay.
Just for simplicity's sake. Rain, you are just checking the door?
Gonna see if it's locked or not.
It is locked. You do know where a set of keys are.
Yeah. They're with poopy pants.
Ah, right.
Because I tossed him the keys.
Except that little small key.
I walk back in and I look at Dickhead and I go, whatever keys you need for the, or whatever key you need for the kids' room, take it off and give me the rest.
You hear the jangle of keys as he
shakily,
very
God,
carefully, basically, very carefully pulls off a single key and hands you the rest.
I unlock this door.
And I'm going to tell him to compose himself. Children don't need to be frightened at this point.
I want to tell him to change his pants.
I've already taken care of that.
She pressed vegetation.
Oh, okay.
I've given him back his dignity.
Will ask,
for now.
Before you let him open the door, did you move your dead mother's body out into the hall?
Yeah.
I thought it was out in the hall.
No,
it's
they're like
literally
right
here.
here and up here.
Let's not
No,
let
because
the
the
kids
orc
come out
turned
yet.
into Nash. Orc
Well,
turned
her
into
head
Nash.
isn't really anything.
Yeah,
Her head basically got smeared all over the
floor.
All over the half-orcs thing.
I basically moved her body out to be in the hallway.
Ballroom or a church?
Yeah.
So
Back to me.
you push the door open, and you see what appears to be a ballroom. Gilded mirrors, tasseled tapestries, and stained glass lamps festoon the walls. Mounted above the singular fireplace is a stag's head made of brown glass. The floor
I don't
appears
see
to
this
be
thing in there, right?
no.
All right,
The
Oak Bro doesn't
wall-
care.
Can I finish my description, please?
Yes.
The veined marble floor is polished to an almost mirror-like sheen. Tacky, very tacky crystal chandeliers dangle from the ceiling, which, as you look up, you notice has a mural depicting an orgy on the roof.
Goodness.
Yes, I told you about that in a whisper.
That's what I was asking it for. All right. Then I unlock this door if I have a key for it.
You do. Got it to the right thing.
No, actually, I won't sit by, just look in.
All right. Looking in, you see what appears to be a 10-foot square canvas wrestling match sprawled on the floor in the middle of the room.
Wrestling
You
mat?
see- Yes, wrestling mat.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Velvet armchairs, small statues of naked men on pedestals, and tall mahogany bookshelves are arranged neatly around the room. A mahogany desk is in one corner and doesn't look like it's seen much use. You
It's just
do
the
notice,
lady's office.
or it's Oron's office, it does appear to be a study. There do appear to be books in the bookshelves. That's it.
Could go in and investigate the desk if we wanted to. The other room would be here. Stop touching books.
I don't know. Do you want to touch some books in there, Ring?
No.
Nope, I keep moving. All right, I check this door. I'll lock it,
This
whatever
door?
else.
This door is locked from the inside, so you can just easily. And you see.
I don't see anything above here, at least, or it's that wall.
That is wall.
Okay, that's what
And
was
you
throwing me off.
do see a little bit into there.
Oh.
I'm assuming there would be a door there that he sees.
I see that doorway. Are there any doors along this upper area going into this? Thank you.
Who's there? Okay.
Is this open this way or no?
The door does appear to be locked. You do have a
Okay.
key.
I use one.
You look in, and this appears to be nothing more than. Once I can find the correct
Resting quarters.
one. This appears to be a barracks of the guards. You see 10 scattered bunk beds, a pair of footlockers, and upon closer inspection, they all seem to hold nothing more than pairs of clothes and cheap personal effects.
Does it look like maybe 4 beds and shit were like grabbed in a hurry and like shipped home?
Yes.
Fuck this
Alright.
shit.
Off in one corner, you do notice little wooden mannequins that they're the kind that you would see in like armory shops that hold armor and weapons. but they are very devoid of armor or weapons at the current moment.
Check out the rest.
Stop touching books. And stop
He's
touching
typing out his
Um,
whisper.
Yep, I do head up this way to check this room, make sure that I don't see the thing in here at least.
All right. You did not.
Huh?
You do not.
Okay. I will actually take a close look enough to... I realize that this is basically like their supply room, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I see a door above me here? I know I see one here.
You see the rest of the yard.
Okay.
And off in the distance, you do see the guard and the mastiffs doing their patrol.
Alright. Okay.
And then, for sake of brevity,
I step into the stable.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
out of range. You're out of range by that point.
Please let me reveal the frickin' area.
As I reach that
one.
limit, since I'm sure you had told me about it at some point, somehow or another, I
Yeah.
let you know that I'm going out of range.
Ooh, that's a
What
pretty
is
horse.
this?
So you are currently in the coach house. You see a beautifully maintained coach and very clean stables. You see 4 large draft horses and a jet black horse that is suited up for more personal riding.
Okay.
You notice that down here, good lord,
There?
down here there is a sliding wooden door that has a padlock on the outside so that people can get in and out with the
horses.
horses a lot easier.
Okay. I assumed I see that looks like it leads to storage.
Yeah. Up there you see the tack and harnesses for each horse, bales of hay, and some yard tools. The smaller one has what appears to be 2 folded up cots. Yeah, that's what you see.
More or less, TB. Alright, I assume that I go give a little bit of a look in here, realize the thing isn't in here at all.
Well, would you like to do an investigation check?
Sure.
Don't forget there is that coach.
Fair.
Investigation range.
There it is. I had to find it.
Yeah.
Boys.
They did not put the coach on this map for some reason.
We assumed it
They
was
didn't put a
this
lot
thing.
of
Just imagine a coach. Theater of the mind.
I just assumed it was this, Wolfie.
That looks more like a plow almost.
Either way, here is your investigation.
I will say with that, looking around, you don't find the nimble right in there. You do find on the riding horse 2 saddlebags, each of which holds roughly 4 5-pound gold bars, and you do a quick estimate of about 250 gold each. So you now have 2,000 gold in your hands.
2,000? You mean 1,000?
No,
2,000.
Each bag holds 4 bars worth 250.
Oh, so 8. Okay.
Yep.
And Rain's got a bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
But he still has not shared with the party.
I haven't had a time to do it without unwanted eyes.
I'm aware.
But that means you could just put the gold in the bag of holding and nobody's any wiser.
Yep, while I'm in here, actually, I do take those, because I'm like, ooh, gold. Ooh, shiny. And I do pull out these 6 potions of healing and transfer them from the bag of holding to my personal inventory.
Okay.
Those are 0.2 each, right?
Doesn't matter what the weight is.
Yeah, the weight doesn't matter.
Like, unless you are carrying a ridiculous amount, I really just don't care.
Unless you have a -4 strength modifier and you try to pick up a broad axe, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, the way I'm saying it is we have got bigger fish to fry.
Yep. Alright, so I do have those out now, which is good. I do make my way back out to get in range of DB. Or Tay, rather.
Probably, after 5 minutes, I'd probably be sending a whisper like every 30 seconds. So as soon as you're within that threshold, you'd probably...
Let you know that there was gold that may or may not no longer be on the property and more or less fashed into thin air.
Okay.
I assume we checked all of this area down here, Wolfie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We obviously
one room
checked
that you
this
guys have
room.
not checked.
And I'm about to.
Yep. So I'm going to take my character upstairs, say, and I'm coming back up, Tay, by the way, at the end of that last message. Because it's nowhere else besides possibly the kids' room. Yay.
Patience, dear.
Alright. So, with all that, Dark, you have been investigating.
Yeah, I've basically been interrogating him, trying to get every little bit of information I could out of him. About the stone, the Gentarum themselves. Does the Xanathars know what in the hell's going on? Is that why they've really been fighting recently? The whole shebang. Just trying to get a lot of this, like, information we don't have, the guards don't have either. Just trying to get all that shit from him if possible.
I would say make investigation, persuasion, or intimidation, your choice. I'd say with the time right now, Rain, yes. We'll probably talk before you go into the kids' room.
I fear that's a perfect stopping point. Gets us a really good suspense.
Mm-hmm. So with that, you do over a lot of poking and prying and gleaning and trying to get what little bits of information out of him. The idea that basically anyone and everyone that has at least some inkling of what the Stone of Golor is and actually has the power to back up their desire is either currently fighting over it or is going to be fighting over it.
I'd also find out if they were in league with any other nobles, or maybe if the Xanathars, if they knew if the Xanathars were working with any other nobles.
You get the sense that most nobles don't want to deal with any of the thieving or more shady groups, mostly because of the fact that if they were to be found out, that noble's reputation would be completely demolished.
It would essentially be treason, in a way.
Yeah, and then whoever, similar to your situation, like, any of the descendants, no matter what they did, they would always be remembered for that incident.
Gart.
After I'm done investigating him or interrogating him,
Read chat.
I'll stuff a piece of cloth into his mouth to keep him from speaking or yelling, and I'm gonna search his body.
All right, you search his body.
Do I need to roll an investigation or anything?
Sure.
I'm gonna do guidance on myself. I'll roll it anyway. 23.
You find on him two short swords,
Okay.
a crossbow, and two vials of a very noxious green-looking substance.
I'll pocket the vials, strip him of his weapons, and then grab the rope, kind of haul his 1 HP ass to his feet, and I will drag him into the room and I will set him down in the chair. And tell him, stay seated, would you kindly?
No, it's a good idea.
Well, we need to keep an eye on him.
Into this chair, I presume?
Yeah, and I'll probably just...
Oh.
I'll probably just look at Gar and say, just keep an eye on the door, make sure he doesn't try to leave, and would you let us know when the guards get here, please?
Oh, I just nod after I meditated. I'm like, yeah, I can chill here and just wait patiently, just chill by the door. It's fine.
Also, Dark, you did not manage to get the name of his boss. He seems to not be willing to do it with conventional names.
Okay. What if I had an eldritch blast on the tip of my finger and just kind of put it partway up his nose to singe his nose hairs and be like, I'm gonna shoot it straight up through your head?
You get the sense that at that point you'd be doing him a favor.
We're looking for a doll. Oh, the mechanical.
Yeah, I called it a doll because, well, let's just say that Ukramar isn't the brightest tool in the shed.
I would say, though, that I told you wait until after he had gone into the room to get the scrolls.
And Minnie, I just did say something to you in chat.
But it is going on that time.
Yep, I was going to say it is that time, though, and that is actually seriously a perfect stopping point. All this build up to next episode.
Actually, it would be.
I don't want to stop.
It creaks open, and we'll find out next
See you next time. Yep.
I will say before we end, if anyone would like to make a perception check on the door.
Yes.
Sure, just everyone roll, why not?
Which door?
Who are you guiding?
The kids' room door, Gart.
No one, because Trisha got this shit. No, I would be guiding myself because guidance is a touch. Wouldn't make any difference anyway. Trisha got this shit.
Minnie, you do hear two voices whimpering on the inside of that door. You also do hear the faint creaking of metal. And that's where we're going to end.
Oh boy. Oh
Did I
boy.
roll performance? Oops.
Yes, you did your performance. Star just immediately starts dancing in the middle of all this.
Oh Lord. It's
So,
right on top of each other. That's what my perception roll would have been.
Well,
same as
technically
many,
it would have
so.
been- well, no, technically it would have been 9. Because your proficiency would have been 5 instead of 8, so you would take that 12 and minus 3 off of it.
So, you guys, well, at least Minnie knows that there is at least 2 things in there, a potential third.
Does Tristram pass this information on to us?
We'll find out next week.
Ooh.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one.
On the next
Dragon
episode
Heist.
All
of
right.
Sweet Rolls.
Well, I will catch you guys after I end stream. So, yeah.
And we're just going to end stream here.
And yes, Lyra would dance almost at the drop of a hat.